Psst. I see dead people.
Nothing on that beat, nope.
Aye, mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And Party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something? P-Rest stands for bitchin'. You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grow, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, here's 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what, little baby, help you get your lingo up. What, 21, get your false street cred. Thug makes you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what, Quavo said you can be from Northside. What, 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me hear you say OV-ho. OV-ho. Say OV-ho. OV-ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way.
Birdie drama. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for more exciting drama. I saw some people in chat that were like, I haven't been following up with this drama. I saw one cool person who did the thing. And you get one. I'm giving you this one for free. You did the thing where they were like, I'm not interested in this. Let me know when he's streaming something else. I got news for you. This is the stream. It's gonna be a short stream. We've just got some little updates. Just some little updates. I wasn't, necessarily gonna stream today. I was gonna have just a day of, calm, peace and tranquility. But, Synnibear and Birdie have decided that that's not an option. If you were here most recently, you, might remember this. But if you missed it, Synnibear tried to cancel me for transphobia or whatever. She claims she wasn't trying to cancel me, but it's one of those like, all I did was say that you hate insert group of people. What do you mean? That's not canceling. That's silly. You're being overly dramatic right there, person who hates trans people. All trans people, hates them. So that happened. And, we looked at her video a while ago. This was like the start of September, I think. Her video came out. And it was really bad. But, I looked at it, and for those that, have been completely out of the loop, it was a response to a thing that I did months ago regarding someone named Birdie, some kind of animation meme individual. And, it was a terrible response video. It was kind of, disingenuous, kind of put together in a way that felt sort of dishonest. Synnibear claimed she had like a few more videos in the pipeline, the alt-right pipeline. She claimed that she that was part one. That was only going to be part one. But shortly after that came out, some people started canceling Synnibear for other reasons. Apparently she did some stuff that's not savory necessarily. She ran a Discord up until the stream I did recently where she suspiciously deleted the Discord and apparently came into my chat to say, "Stop! Leave us alone!" or something. So, that's not incriminating. But she had a Discord, and I guess the Discord featured, it was 13 plus. And as you can imagine, the 13 plus Discord wound up with a lot of Synni herself being like, haha, you can make lewd sex porn of me if you want, haha. And cool stuff like that, horny posting on main, stuff that you probably wouldn't do if there were kids around, stuff that, not only that, it's like, it feels like it's obvious that you wouldn't do that with underage people around. Nowadays, especially in a group like that, you could make an argument like 10 years ago and be like, people didn't fucking give a shit. Yeah, YouTube Awards had a guy just talking about how much he wanted to fuck like 15-year-old Miley Cyrus. World was different. But nowadays, you're in like one of these Zoomer fuck groups where it's like everybody's valid, and you haven't picked up on that one, huh? Okay. Well, somehow. Synni, she was getting cooked. She had some relationship as a 19-year-old with like, what was it, like a 17-year-old or something? I forget, but the big one was she turned 20 and she still had the server, so she was now 20 doing sexual talk with like 13-year-olds at the youngest. And, then today the situation continued to escalate. It has become more insufferable. My roommate groomed a 14-year-old. I need help. Predator. And there's a little heart period right there. That's how you know it's very serious. Very serious stuff. That's how you know, by the way, that this is stuff that you need to take with the utmost, grain of salt. I don't know, if it's groomed a 14-year-old, that sounds pretty bad. But a lot of that document that we read before, look at the description. This is a tragedy with a crying, laughing emoji. Oh, and a GoFundMe. Oh, you're gonna make some money off of this one, aren't you? That's so funny, because me too. Birdie herself. Oh God, no! AIDS! I don't know why the Dame Dane is so quiet, but Birdie, who unfortunately sounds like a young teenage girl and talks like and acts like a young teenage girl. So you know, there's some confusion there. Gotta cut me some slack on that one. But Birdie came out of the woodwork with a post-ironic call out about its roommate. And a GoFundMe. So that's always helpful. It's good to. That's good. GoFundMe. Well, it sounds like Birdie's got some real fucking problems with the current living situation, because everything that I heard was pretty bad. Synnibear and Birdie. Well, one of the things in the last stream, the Synnibear individual had a whole fucking anime villain-esque explanation of how vulnerable Jack would be when she would swoop at Jack, being Birdie, by the way, would be when Synnibear would swoop in and become Birdie's parental girlfriend, I guess. I'm not sure. That's probably a manga name, but she had a whole thing about that, and then Birdie, you know, seems to just be kind of mooching off of Synnibear a little bit. So, you know, a bit of an unfortunate situation, I guess, for both of them. Yeah, let's watch. Let's find out about Synnibear 03, the Predator. You should have spelled it with a W, though. Made it a... You've already got the, like, My Little Pony heart period. Just do Predator. Predator! You know, just do a little of that. That'll be great. Let's find out. I can't believe we have to watch another video from Birdie. Watch out for your trigger warnings, everybody.
Okay, I have to be kind of quiet because Cindy is in the other room because she called in sick from work today. But
tip jar, smiley face, anything is appreciated. Man, I'm sorry, but this is going fully hardcore into like digital panhandling shit. I mean, this is sad. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with, hey, give me money because I'm providing entertainment or whatever, but this, I mean, it's literally just feel bad for me because of obvious shit that I should have not gotten myself into. You know, who could have possibly seen it coming? Who could have possibly watched the Synnibear video and had an immediate takeaway that this dynamic seemed to be kind of fucking suspicious? I don't know who would have ever had that immediate reaction, but, you know, maybe you should have listened to that individual. Whoever did. Can't speak up loud, by the way. Synnibear is in the other room. You're gonna wake mom if you talk about rape too much.
Let me pull up my script. This video isn't gonna be like...
Yeah, they made art for this, complete with a pickle Rick. And a smiley face tip jar, and... yeah. Yeah. I don't know which Sona that this is, by the way, that we're looking at here. This Birdie Sona. Just absolutely masculine, by the way. I know we have to acknowledge this, that I'm the piece of shit, right? For looking at this teenage girl's art and being like, you know, I'm making these connections in my brain, but apparently I'm the piece of shit. Yeah, I'm not sure which of the Sonas this is. This might be the BPD Sona, or it might be the evil autism Sona, or it might just be normal Jack. I'm not sure.
Any video I made before, like, nothing like this has ever happened to me. I don't even know how I'm gonna format this video. Like, I'm just trying to get this done as fast as I can, because,
why bother making effort? Yeah, honestly.
This is, like, an emergency, but...
This wasn't an emergency before the call-out post. I mean... Yeah, so the timeline on this seems to be that, like, Synnibear tried to shit on me, got a bunch of unwanted attention, didn't do a great job of shitting on me. Pretty much nobody was on her side that wasn't already on her side. And then very shortly thereafter, that's when the expose video came out. The document. It was a whole Google Doc. And it felt like it was written in ChatGPT, where it was like the same few points, like regurgitated throughout. Just like, again, Cinny is talking with minors here. That's bad, okay? But But yeah, it was, you know, it wasn't exactly a very flattering fucking document. It didn't make Synnibear look great. It was pretty big if true, you know? Yeah, very shortly after that, you know, I decided to stream that, and talk about that. Synnibear deletes fucking everything. And, now all of a sudden there's a living and housing emergency for Birdie. I mean, it's just, I don't know, I feel like this information might not have been just suddenly a surprise to all the people involved. Like, it reads to me like, oh man, now you're getting caught for that thing you did. Well, it's been a real one. I gotta go, I gotta, time to beat the old dusty trail. Start waving the tip jar around.
Just trying to, like, spill my guts as fast as I can, so
there's a second dock. There's a second dock that hit the Pentagon. Jesus Christ. Well, we'll maybe take a look at that. There's also some funny art that we can look at. Somebody cataloged Synnibear's shitty art. So, I mean, we're fully into our let's just make fun of this person's bad art era. I mean, like, they not like us. They ride the bus.
Spill my guts as fast as I can, so that I can be safe and so that Synni doesn't hurt anyone else. I have a loose script here, but I'll probably ramble a lot due to how emotional I've been, so I apologize for any messy wording or anything.
It's okay, Birdie. We already know you're not responsible for anything you say that's stupid or do that's stupid, so it's okay. You'll be fucking 90 years old in a home, and you'll just be like, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize. I'm just a little small bean. My bad. Oopsie poopsie. There was just nothing. There were just no warning signs that could have, you know, clued anybody in on this. You know, and I often say that I feel bad for Birdie, but it is also just like, man, I do feel bad. I feel bad that Birdie is like the victim of a bunch of people pushing Birdie around on the internet. But man, you just see, it's the combination of like the fucking aesthetic with the like, I don't know, it's just kind of very annoying. I don't know what to tell you. You know, my heart goes out to Birdie, but good God.
Synni's victim compiled a comprehensive document in the description, detailing everything that Synni did with them. In all honesty, I still don't know the extent of her actions. Like, yesterday on Twitter, I made a post being like, this was before I found out everything. I just made a post being like, hey, don't come for me because, I don't blindly support Synni just because we live together and I don't know the extent of her actions. And I said I didn't know the extent of her actions. Well, I still didn't know. Like, I didn't know there was more to this.
I mean, I'm willing to acknowledge that this might just be willful ignorance. Like, the signs had to be there. I mean, again, I was directly stating what the signs were. I know victim blaming is just it's, you know, I know, I'm a monster, but, like, when I saw that video, I was immediately like, oh, you're living with this person who's decided that they're your parent. Oh, that's cool. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine. The signs were there, you know. You probably could have listened to people. I don't know. That's all neither here nor there. However, once you're in the situation where you're living with the person, you know, you probably want to not do the thing where you're like, I'm not gonna check out what that person said in the Discord. It's, you know, whatever. It's probably not true. You probably want to be... I mean, this is all a learning experience for poor, stupid Birdie. And I can say that, by the way. I can call Birdie stupid officially because Birdie has been deemed stupid by Birdie's parent, Synnibear. In that thumbnail about on the video about me, Synnibear has got like a hold around Birdie with a dunce cap on Birdie's head. So it's like, not responsible for any of their actions. It's just stupid Birdie, just idiot, dumb Birdie. Like, I don't know, at what point are you just an adult? I'm sorry, like, that she's... I'm sorry that Birdie is, you know, ooh-woo, cute, and wholesome, and small bean. But but that doesn't necessarily, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's not, it's like, man, this just sounds like a situation you shouldn't have gotten involved in. I don't know.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
I can't even look at the screenshots because I know, like, I can't bear to look at them. Like, it'll make me sicker than I already have been. So I'm just gonna spare myself the gruesome details. Please educate yourselves, for my sake at least. Check the description, please.
Educate yourselves, shitlords. It's not my place to teach you.
Also, I'd like to start this video by saying I'll probably be opening emergency commission slots soon, so please keep an eye on my Twitter. If you want to help me get to a safe place, I've set up a GoFundMe. I've never done
$10,000 goal, chat. This is the GoFundMe. Organized by Jack Lucifer. Is that the name on the, the bank account? I don't know. That might... How about this art of Jack and Synnibear here? Is this sex porn, guys? I don't know.
This before, so hope I'm doing it right. All expenses will go towards me moving to another place, and...
Yeah, why is Synny in the thumbnail? Why would you seemingly be advertising your fucking fan art of this sex abuser? Or whatever. Why are you looking for... How much does it cost to... This is turning into, like... What's her name? The fucking super mega bitch. Like, how have you not been able to find a play? 10,000, huh? That's the cost. Really. 10 grand. Wow. I feel like I've moved for considerably less than that in the past. Sounds like some real privileged shit that's the, minimum amount that you need to move. I see.
Honestly, I don't even know where I'm gonna go.
Yeah, all the expenses will go to Jack, not the, child that was being groomed. Don't worry about them. The 14-year-old that was groomed, like in the title here, don't worry about the 14. It's fine. They're on a farm. They're living on a farm. They have acres to run around in, so don't worry about the child. The Birdie needs the money. 10 grand, please.
My life is gonna
Fork it over! Fork it over!
I'm gonna talk to my family later. I highly doubt I'll be able to stay with any of them because,
Because, yeah, we know, Birdie. We know based on your entire aesthetic. I mean, it's the phenomenon where people act like their parents are the most... I don't know Birdie's specific situation. Maybe Birdie's family was supremely unsupportive and shitty to Birdie. In which case, that's terrible. The family should be there for their kid, no matter what the kid's going through, yada, yada, yada. However, a lot of the time it is just like the mom, who's like 50 years old and is like confused by the fact that in the last 2 weeks everything in the world is different now. By old people standards. Like, time moves faster the older you go. By the time you're like 50 or 60, it's like, yeah, this whole like internet gender identity revolution thing is like the last couple weeks. Like, they went out to get cigarettes, and they came back, and bing, bang, boom, everyone's, like, liberated, or something. So it's like, they're just kind of maybe like, honey, are you sure this is what you're real... God damn it, Mom! You don't understand me! I'm moving in with Synnibear, fuck you! I mean, like, again, I don't know the whole situation. Like, it's probably... Maybe it's a lot worse than that, but a lot of the time you do see that where it's like, well... I mean, I just have a strange suspicion that maybe certain people are being... a little bit... Maybe there needs to be a little bit more empathy all around for everyone in every situation. I don't know.
I have nobody else. I have nowhere else to go. I have Laurel, my friend Laurel, but she's in college, and as soon as she gets out of college, she's moving to Japan, so...
A million genders, John!
She can't do anything.
Speaking of loud equaling funny, we just talked to Frederick Knudsen on Loud Equals Funny, the podcast that we do. Down the rabbit hole, Frederick Knudsen. Apparently the last podcast he was on was like 2 years ago. He was on the official podcast with Critical. So he went directly from official podcast to Loud Equals Funny. This is big stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to see me and Bane and Tristan talk with the most interesting man on YouTube, I stand by that. Every time he's brought up, I learn some new fact about Fred that's just like, wow, you're a fencer too? What the fuck? He's a very interesting dude. I recommend checking it out. We've got a lot of other things going on too. Bane just talked to Uwe Boll. It's big things are in the fucking chamber for Loud Equals Funny, let me tell you. We're planning an insurrection of a small but not insignificant country. That's a joke. For legal purposes, that's a joke. Sorry, what's going on here where I'm being an asshole?
I have Laurel, my friend Laurel, but she's in college, and as soon as she gets out of college, she's moving to Japan, so she can't do anything. I'm fucking, like, flat broke right now. I never wanted to say, like, where I was getting my source of income publicly, because people have been getting on my ass for, like, ooh, you don't have a job, you're mooching off of Synni, which is all an assumption. Like, nobody has any concrete evidence of that.
I love when people say things like that, and it's like... By the way, this video's 30 minutes for anyone who's just listening. We're just getting fucking started. This is gonna be... This and some other related content will be the only things we're looking at tonight. It's just purely drama nation. That's what we got tonight.
And
but yeah, you know, you say the thing where you're just like, they don't know, they have no proof of this. Like, you have no proof that the sun is gonna rise again tomorrow, bro, just because it has usually. Doesn't mean it's gonna. You have no proof. That's just an assumption. Like, yeah, I guess, you're right.
although I did not have a job, no, I have not been mooching off of Synni. I have actually, like, I've helped pay rent every month. I've helped pay for groceries. I've given Synni money for gas. I've paid for a lot of her things. Like,
listen, the cost of living is getting to be astronomical. My heart is not with Synni. My heart is... I'm not without care for Birdie. Synni can fuck off. Birdie, I'm not without care for Birdie. You know, whatever happened with Birdie's family... You know, he's out on the street, family doesn't want to, I guess, support him anymore, or he doesn't want to be with his family, and he's, you know, he's looking for a place, someone with whom he can, like, joint his funds and survive this fucked up Elon Musk pretending to be Wario on SNL society in which we live. You know, where, like, a Crunchwrap Supreme is, like, $10. You know, that kind of thing. Like, they're just trying to make it by. You can't really blame Birdie that much for, you know, someone offering them a hand and them taking it. Him, it, whatever. You can't be too judgmental to that. It's like it's tough out there. You do what you can. I do sympathize a little bit. However, the e-panhandling tip jar is where the sympathies kind of end, I gotta be real. I like the way the smiley face, if you look at it just right, it kind of looks more like a magnet than a smiley face, so it's like, money here, please, and it just siphons it from your pocket. You know, that's good. This tip jar has some kind of magnetron.
I have not been mooching off of her, but I was on SSI, Social Security Benefits, because I'm too disabled to work.
Yeah, it's not even a jar, it's a fucking mug. I'm too disabled to work, guys. I'm just too autistic to work. You know, maybe I guess this is why Synnibear was like, maybe he can't get a job because he has one arm. I think she apologized for that, but I think she, like, apologized. I think she misinterpreted. I don't remember what I was even getting at. Like... Oh yeah, it was just her my whole thing was just how funny it was that it was, you know, the classic super liberal accidentally on purpose, you know, discrimination thing where they're like, oh, this poor disabled baby might be too stupid and disabled to get a job. You know, it didn't really offend me necessarily, but she thought it did, I guess. I just thought it was, yeah, that was kind of funny, and I think she misinterpreted that was what my thing was like, yeah, I just love when people, it's like, we can't, you know, the constant infantilization of X group or Y group, just, you know, just because they obviously aren't apparently equal in these people's eyes, they have to, like, no, Birdie's playing with a handicap, everyone, literally. We gotta, like, increment Birdie's score by, like, 20%. So, yeah, SSI and funds from the government. I don't know why that's, like, a problem, but, you know, that's probably, you know. Are people shaming Birdie for that? I mean, that's what it's there for. You're down on your luck. You take your handouts as you can get them. I mean, look at Birdie. Look at this animation here. Do you think Birdie's going to be working in a factory? You know, SSI money was there for people like this.
Security
invalids.
Because I'm too disabled to work.
I'm just too disabled to work, guys. Yeah, no, Synnibear was perfectly well-meaning with what she said to me. No offense taken, Synnibear. I understand. You are just of this, like, generation where, yeah, it's just like, oh man, thank God TikTok told me I have this combination of disabilities. I don't get to work anymore. You get to feel validated and just, like, sitting around. I mean, that's great, you know. It used to be that you'd sit around, you know, just to do it. You like, just to be a rebel. Yeah, but now it's just, like, part of being, you know, being a victim constantly.
I've been on these benefits since I was 14, and when I was a minor, I actually received none of the money because it was given to my parents with the intention of, like, them using it to feed me and buy me clothes, and that's just not what they did with the money.
I mean, it's entirely like, look at Birdie. Look at what we know of Birdie. I have a feeling Birdie's parents aren't the best in the world. But this is not the product of parents that are extremely caring and loving. This is the product. The digital meat appendage in fucking transhumanist soul in the Internet Explorer browser. Yeah, you know, mom and dad might have done some stupid shit. Might have fucked this kid up. Again, sympathy for Birdie. Understand the concept of Gen Z.
And I've been cut off from SSI like 4 times now. And I got, like, they've been sending my letters to my parents and my grandparents, even though I keep telling them my address, and I've updated my address in the system. But I got no letters about, like...
Well, even the government doesn't view Birdie as a legal adult. It's crazy.
About what they've been doing. They just decided to cut me off randomly, and...
Stupid government decided I wasn't disabled.
And I didn't find out until, like, maybe 1 or 2 months ago when rent was due, and... I'm so fucked. And
yeah, I mean, again, people get into situations like this, but it's also, like, a lot of people get into situations like this. I don't know. It's nice that you can turn to your fan base. I'm not even really shaming the asking for help in a tough time. That's fine. I mean, if things got really bad for me and a fucking funny lightning struck my house and moved my bed 6 inches to the west, you know, and all of my shit was destroyed, I would probably be like, hey, chat, help a claw man out, you know, give me $5 so that I can buy a new guitar, kind of thing. But, like, you know, it's just I guess it's the blatantness of just tip jar. Just, like, panhandling. You're not really doing anything. I mean, like, make content. You know, you can do the whole, like, I'm sad, but then you have to also make content. And then people can be like, oh, this is good, I'm gonna pay for this. I'm gonna support this, you know. That's the equation. You put in effort in making something, and then people will pay you. I mean, I guess if you're in a really fucked situation where you're like, you know, out of the house, whatever's going on, whatever is gonna happen with Birdie in this art that was drawn, of Birdie hiding in a corner in a room in Synnibear's place, where Birdie is talking very quietly and carefully so that Synnibear doesn't anger and try to molest. You know, Synnibear got drunk the other night and tried to molest, and you know, no one wants that. No one wants to be tracked down by Synnibear and have her try to molest. You don't want that.
Any amount of money is appreciated. Like I said, I'm fucking flat broke right now. $0 in my bank account. I checked earlier. $0. Also, right when I got finished recording, Cinny said...
I mean, we have to just take Birdie at his word on this one, you know what I mean? Like, the chat members who are like, this is awful, I don't know, it's also really easy when you don't have, like, I don't think Birdie's face is necessarily on the internet. I mean, it probably is somewhere, but that's neither here nor there. But Birdie's relatively, like, anonymous, you know? I mean, like, I don't know, it's pretty easy to just be like, hey, my house burned down, please, money. I mean, like, I've seen that happen. There was a person back during Gamergate called Allison Prime, who was actually a dude who was pretending to be a lesbian to slide into DMs. It was a crazy time. I mean, it was a crazy time. Don't even get me started on Camera Lady. But Allison Prime was a fake lesbian that turned out to be a tiny, shrimpy little Chris Chan-looking guy whose house burned down, made a fundraiser, and then everyone found out. I think that, in that case, the house burning down actually did happen, though, so I guess it's not equivalent, but that is a funny story. I always love to bring up Allison Prime whenever I can.
This to me when I went to check Discord, so yeah.
I hate you. You're being a fucking... This is from Cinny. You're being a fucking jerk. I can't believe you're saying I sexually assaulted you by touching your ass and your boobs. I did not! I did not sexually assault her! God damn it! Oh, hi, Mark. I always asked if it was okay, and you said yes. You wanted me to stop. I would have. I know I poked you in places you didn't like, and I'm sorry I did that. I didn't recognize I was making you genuinely uncomfortable. If you had a discussion with me about it, I would understand and make an effort to stop. You're being an asshole. Yeah, I mean, this, again, I guess this just originated, you know, someone else said that they had an experience with Cinny, so now I'm able to mention it, I guess is the vibe, right? Like, I don't know. It always does kind of feel like it's just capitalizing on shit, though. That's the cynical part of me, I guess, where it's like, oh, there's a doc? There's two docs? Ah, yeah, Cinny did some wild stuff with me behind the Arby's, let me tell you! I mean, maybe it happened. I guess it could have. I'm not putting it past Cinny, necessarily. Sounds like Cinny's been up to some sins, you know. It's been a bad day, Cinny sisters. But, you know, I don't know, shit like this is common. This is just kind of a he said, she said, it said, they said, whatever kind of deal. Let's see, this is my first time having a friend like you. I've never felt this close to someone before, and you know I'm affectionate, and I show affection by touching and grabbing people on their arms and legs and their hair. Oh, do you know any black women? Because I'm sure they would really love it if you touched their hair affectionately. I'm sure they'd love that. I always ask if you're comfortable with what I'm doing, and you've always said yes. I mean, again, their word against his, whatever. You're also framing my obsession with boy. Boy is some fucking OC. I guess it's like a kid. Like, the person who made it is a kid, but, like, Cinny is, like, obsessed with this kid's OC, I guess, and keeps doing, like, weird shit with the kid's OC. That's, to the best of my knowledge, maybe I'm misexplaining it, but we're 5 minutes in, chat!
But, like, I need to get out of here. I don't feel safe here anymore. The public needs to know this information. Like, this is a public matter, and
This is a public matter. That's why I made the GoFundMe.
I'm gonna be the first to voice this publicly, because if somebody else went first, everybody would go after me. And don't worry, I am, like, speed running this. I'm, like, going through this as fast...
Excuse me?
...to voice this publicly, because this is a public matter.
Right.
And I'm gonna be the first to voice this publicly, because if somebody else went first, everybody would go after me.
What? What? Who? What? What's happening? I think I forgot to take my medicine. Everyone's gonna come after Birdie if someone else goes first. So Birdie has to go. Well, you're not going first, are you? What is this? What is this bullshit? I mean, you're not really going first, are you? But there's like 2 documents already. That you're like the 3rd to come out. There's 2 documents detailing what a shit Synnibear apparently is. Why are you just saying you're the first to come out? That's just not true, is it?
And don't worry, I am like speed running this. I'm like going through this as fast as I can, just so I can like, I can get this out as quick.
Yada yada yada. I was vulnerable. Yada yada yada. Age difference, power imbalance. Yada yada yada. Freshly 19. All right. Here's the tip jar link. Thank you very much. There we go. We had to speed run it, guys. We had to hit all the important beats, you know.
As I can, so everyone's educated. I don't support her, and I will never forgive her.
Educated.
I want this to be clear. She is never coming back from this, and I'm never gonna see her the same ever again.
It just feels like you... It feels as though you have decided this is your opinion, because other people canceled Synnibear. That's how it feels. It feels like other people canceled your friend, and you realized that this was no longer going to necessarily keep being a good gravy train to, you know, latch onto. I don't know, again, I'm very cynical in matters like these, you know. It's true, I am. But we've seen a lot of Hotel Mario memes, you know. Even though the game is still horrible as it seems. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, it's this has just kind of become like a standard, you know, call-out video. This is a great follow-up to that last one. Someone on the street, on the Discord was like, oh, this isn't worth looking at on a stream. And I'm like, you know, maybe it probably isn't really. But, like, neither was the first Birdie video, so, I mean, whatever.
She does not deserve her platform.
In for a penny, in for a pound. No platform!
So,
no platform.
Here's what I'm aware of.
I love the does not deserve, can't return to the internet kind of thing. I mean, yeah, I guess with what Synnibear has been accused of, but it is always just that, I win the game of Internet Thrones, please checkmate yourself off the board and never return to... Wendigoon should not be allowed in public spaces, he made me walk. You know, when you type that, you have to spell it like W-O-U-L-K. That's how you, or even maybe like a W-O-U-L-Q-E, Q-U-E kind of deal. Walk. That's how you have to say it.
Synni was in contact with the 14-year-old with the username Eno, and they'd been talking for 6 months. Synni sent Eno porn, including sadomasochistic porn.
Yeah, it's some weird shit.
She encouraged them to draw porn and would get upset when they wouldn't. She shared her sexual fantasies.
Yeah, it's weird. Synnibear's like really into fake, what do they call it? Guro, you know, the drawn gore stuff. And jokes about it. You know, people are like, haha, this is sexy. And Synni's like, ooh, woo, you're a necrophile, tee-hee. So this is definitely not the type of person you want around your kids. That's, you know, putting it lightly.
Them and did other things that I don't have the details of. And this was
There was sex porn mentioned?
She encouraged them to draw porn and would get
oh my god, sex porn!
Upset when they wouldn't. She shared her sexual fantasies with them and did other things
Guru
that I don't have
Majima,
the
yeah.
details of. And this was very recently. To my knowledge, she only stopped doing this 3 days ago because Eno confronted her and told her that what she was doing wasn't okay. And it's not like this is the only time, like, she has a pattern of doing this, but, like, she promised all of us that after the Pee-wee stuff, she would stop, and I never knew how bad the Pee-wee...
The Pee-wee stuff? Oh, that sounds really bad. I mean, out of context... That sounds despicable. That sounds like... you know what? I am going to bring out the Sangi now that I've heard about the Pee-wee stuff. It's probably completely... It's not even what it sounds like it is. Whatever it sounds like it is. I don't even know, but it sounds bad. It's probably totally innocuous. But just a little Sang. We'll see if he needs to grow. Grow.
Stuff was. I just took her word for everything. But, the Pee-wee thing is, almost, like, I think it was almost a year ago now, Cinny was in contact with someone with the username Pee-wee when she was 19 and they were 17. And she did all of the same things, and much to my disturbance, before we moved in together, the Pee-wee stuff was going on, like, as soon as we were moving in together, and I found out that Cinny had drawn a comic of me raping her in 2020.
Normal reacts only, chat.
And she sent it to Pee-wee right before we moved in together, and I don't know why she did that. I don't know why, like, the timing. I should have seen that as a red flag, but honestly...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know, chat. I don't know.
Even if Cinny did something, like, really
porn.
fucking evil, like explicitly evil, I still would have moved in with her at that time, because nobody else would take me.
Wow.
Cinny has intention.
That, I mean, like, you know, I have a certain degree of respect for people going through a hard time like this, where it's, like, thrown out by the family, no money, you know, trying their best to get along and not wind up homeless. I understand the struggle. You know, it's not easy out there, again. But, what, can we go over what Birdie just said here? That's not good for... I don't think I would want to live with someone who is evil.
Honestly, even if Cinny did something, like, really fucking evil, like explicitly evil, I still would have moved in with her at that time, because nobody else would take me.
Nobody else would take me. I would rather live with someone explicitly really fucking evil. Which, you know, to these people might just mean that Cinny voted for Trump or something, but, like, evil. I guess evil wins and good does nothing. I guess evil wins and good just dies. Evil. Alright. Am I evil? Well, you know, apparently it wouldn't matter to Birdie if she was. Yeah, I mean, like, that's some big wordage there. You know, I wouldn't care if she did something evil because I needed somewhere to live. I get it. You want to have a roof over your head. Birdie, sweetie, honey, you can be homeless. I would rather be homeless in that scenario than live with someone who's explicitly evil. That's a weird thing to say. I mean, how can you... I don't know, man. That's a fucking weird thing to say.
Cinny has intentionally downplayed the severity of her actions to me and hid things from me. I had no idea about Enno. Like, I knew she was in contact with Enno, and I knew, like, Cinny, like, has sexual conversations with all of her friends, and I assumed that Enno was an adult, but they're not. I took her word on everything because I trusted her with my life. She has continued...
Yeah, yeah, Birdie wouldn't live with his family because they were, like, unsupportive or whatever, but would live with a sex predator or whatever gore artist talking to minors about their gore porn that they draw, like, whatever you fucking call that. That's more agreeable to Birdie than, like, living with, you know, family members who maybe voted for DeSantis or whatever. Yeah, okay.
Honestly befriended fans of hers and then immediately delved into sexual territory with almost all of them. She keeps doing this. She sent Pee-wee porn after they'd only been talking...
Oh, don't say Pee-wee porn.
...for a week. I'm gonna be frank. Cindy's a groomer.
Okay, I'll be Wesley.
She's a predator. All of this behavior is predatory, and she knew what she was doing. She knew how old Enno was. She would often, like call Enno, like, oh, baby Enno, fetus Enno. Like, she fucking knew what she was doing. She acknowledged everything she did wrong with Pee-wee, and said promised it would never happen again. So the fact that she could acknowledge what she did wrong in that situation goes to show that she knew...
I love the, like, borderline Costa del Sol soundtrack that's happening over all of this, too. It's very sprightly, you know? It's jazzy.
Exactly what she was doing this time.
It's like, you know, you're at a resort sipping on a fucking Mai Tai and, like, you know, Just listening to the most traumatic shit you've ever heard from, like, the next table over. Yeah, that's the vibe.
Another thing, she has an obsession.
What about fetuses? Feti? What happened with feti?
Is doing. She acknowledged everything she did wrong with Pee-wee, and said promised it would never happen again.
I didn't know this one was from Undertale. I like Undertale's soundtrack. I didn't recognize this one. I've never really played Undertale. I watched Joel play it. It's one of those admire from a distance kinds of games for me. I enjoy the music, and there's some cool stuff in it, and that's, yeah.
But the fact that she
unfortunate that it has the fan base that it does, it really is a
could
shame.
acknowledge what she did wrong in that situation goes to show that she knew exactly what she was doing this time. Another thing, she has an obsession with Boy, a character,
Yeah, the word fetus apparently came up. We're gonna have to just go back like a full minute.
And
I'm
I
speeding
assumed
it up
that
a
Enno
little.
was an adult, but they're not. I took her word on everything because I trusted her with my life. She has continuously befriended fans of hers and then immediately delved into sexual territory with almost all of them. She keeps doing this. She sent Pee-wee porn after they'd only been talking for a week.
Pee-wee porn.
I'm gonna be frank.
Newborn
She's a
porn!
groomer. She's a predator. All of this behavior is predatory, and she knew what she was doing. She knew how old Enno was. She would often, like call Enno, like, oh, baby Enno, fetus Enno. Like, she fucking knew.
Oh, man. You know, when someone's both into young people and gore, man, you're calling them something like that. It's not looking good for Synni. If this is all true, I mean, like, man, it's, I was really willing to give Synni the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know. It's not great.
What she was doing. She acknowledged
fetus!
everything she did wrong with Pee-wee, and said promised it would never happen again. So the fact that she could acknowledge what she did wrong in that situation goes to show that she knew exactly what she was doing this time. Another thing, she has an obsession with Boy, a character belonging to Sock.clip, who's also a minor. Sock has expressed discomfort with Synni multiple times, and Synni hasn't made an effort to change anything. She made graphic rape.
Look, I know it's a minor's OC. I grant you that is weird, what Synni is continuing to do with this minor's OC. It is weird. It is a very strange thing to do that, especially as an adult, you're doing that. But man, this, like, OC war, she's using his OC! Like, there is an element of this where I'm just like, really, bitch, this is what we're talking about? But it is weird. It's weird.
Comics, including Sock's characters, and sent them to people she barely knew, who then leaked them because she didn't
Recorded call, you say? Oh.
fucking know them. Sock expressed discomfort
Well, keep
again.
watching.
Synni doubled down and told Sock off because she can cope however she wants, I guess. I haven't looked at the screenshots. I've only heard, like, testimony of this, but it's disturbing. She has an obsession with Boy to this very day. Before I found out about all this, Synni actually DM'd me last night and said, oh, Boy's yelling at me, because I think she has, like, an imaginary version of him. I don't know. And I was like, why is he yelling at you? And she's like, I don't feel comfortable saying. And then
So Synnibear is also like a freaky headmates weirdo, like a tulpa, a Pinkie Pie tulpa person. Is that what I'm being told now? This is like how Patricia Taxon now believes that she has like 15 people named Blaze and Stallion in her head or whatever. You know, they all have the fucking anime names. Again, none of these people are. It's always like, yeah, I'm being infected by my friend's OC. My underage friend's OC. Like, that's my other personality. It's never just, again, it's never Clive the plumber from Norwich. It's always some fucking shit. It's always Jack Lucifer.
before I found out about all this, Synni actually DM'd me last night and said, oh, Boy's yelling at me, because I think she has, like, an imaginary version of him. I don't know.
Oh, no.
And I was like, why is he yelling at you? And she's like, I don't feel comfortable saying. And then I found out from someone else what she did, and she just wasn't gonna tell me. Like I said, with the Enno thing, I had no idea about any of this until literally, like, last night.
Yeah, my evil alter is being mean to me. I know, chat.
And I cannot put my heartache into words. I'm kind of numb right now, so like, there's not a lot of emotion in my voice, but...
Numb to feeling, where is any shred of meaning?
I was up all night last night, crying my eyes out for several hours, and everything hurt. Like, this shit fucking hurts. This is worse than, like...
Well, after the laughter, I guess comes the tears.
Breakup from 2021. This is the worst kind of betrayal I've ever felt.
Everybody betrayed me!
In this situation. Like, this isn't even about me, but... Okay, I'll be honest, she had...
This isn't even about me, chat. Please tip me $10,000 to move out from Synnibear's house, please. What is that situation like? How are you... What? You're still living with Synnibear? And she knows that this is happening. Don't worry, Synnibear responded. There's a video. We'll get to it. She responded. She knows. It's not like this is a secret now, right? It's all public. This video is. So is Birdie still at that place? Just waiting for the $10,000 to pour in? What's the logistics of this situation?
With me, like... Now that I'm aware of the extent of her behavior...
Yeah, Cindy's literally in the next room.
I've been able to reframe a lot of her actions with me, and I think some of the things she did kind of bordered on sexual assault with me. I didn't know the extent of her abuse. I didn't know what she was doing behind my back. I trusted her with everything.
So, I'm confused. I mean, I guess, is this like bravery? I'm gonna... be the canary in the coal mine to go out and out Cinny while I'm still living with Cinny. I'm gonna endanger myself for the greater good. Is that what Birdie's doing here? Well, there's really no need to do that. I mean, if that is the case, I mean, it doesn't really solve anything or whatever. It's probably only gonna make situations worse. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be a great living situation for either of those fucking people. I'm not sure why that would be the tactic, or if Birdie thought this through at all. I get wanting to out this person. I mean, again, if you know all this stuff, then that's fair. But like you know, maybe do the moving fundraiser thing for. I guess you can't do the moving fundraiser thing without also being a victim. Oh, yeah, that does create a bit of a pickle. Well, it's also, I mean, let's not pretend that it's impossible that Synnibear is in some way in on this. I mean, this could be somehow fabricated as a way for them both to get 10 grand or more. That's just $10,000 goal. It's probably going to be more than 10 grand that they get. So it could be. That's an option, certainly. I mean, there's too many options.
I felt safe and happy for the first time in my life, and she turned out exactly like the people who hurt me as a child. Enno is going to be traumatized by this
if only someone could have informed you of that.
For the rest of their life.
Wow, if only it was more obvious that the person who took in the young, vulnerable person and started imposing themselves upon them as their parental figure, you know, might not necessarily have the best intentions. You know, frankly...
As a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this.
I feel fucking sick. I feel like she's gonna continue to hurt people unless I come out about this as fast as possible. Touching back on,
Alright, where's the fucking fake Birdie?
Sexual assault towards me, I'd like to preface this by saying this is gonna get kinda graphic, so I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, fake Birdie. If it was my... I would let you just shit up the chat, but people are getting too distracted. Everyone, I keep looking at the chat and it's, people, please ignore the fake Birdie. It's too much. Chat's IQ is too low to handle a fake Birdie in chat. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
On a daily basis.
That ban was your fault, chat. That's that one. Welcome to Ban World, buddy. You know, I think I'm gonna put Ban World on the soundboard because, man, I'm really enjoying the Ban World era. Fuck you. It's my stream. I'll ban you if I want to. There's nothing stopping me. I'm drunk with power. Fuck you. Eat shit.
She, like, makes comments about my ass, like how big and squishy it is and how she wants a boy.
What's going on? Let's roll it back a little.
And, Cindy's, like, sexual assault towards me. I'd like to preface this by saying this is gonna get kind of graphic, so I'm sorry. On a daily basis, she, like, makes comments about my ass, like how big and squishy it is, and how she wants a boyfriend with an ass like mine, and she would constantly slap it and grab it.
Do you think Cinny sent Birdie the literal Keffels meme of, like, damn ya ass fat, what's your pronouns? I bet that's... I think it's a non-zero chance that that meme has been sent in their relationship at some point.
And I'm gonna be honest, I consented to this because I've never had an IRL friend before, and I didn't know what kind of touching was and wasn't.
Yeah, mommy is a little, mommy's getting a little close, that's right. Never had an IRL friend before. Again, we have to, if this is true, it's like, man, we have to acknowledge that this is a fucked up individual. Of course, bad things are gonna fucking happen in Birdie's orbit, because this is like the hell... This is like the hell nuclear bad option, you know, of like how a person can turn out in this generation. I mean, no offense to Birdie, it's, again, victim of the modern age. You know, listen to that song. It tells you everything you need to know. Victim of the modern age. It's not Birdie's fault. It's not my fault. It's not your fault, Jack.
Okay, and, like, I also consented to her, like, touching my boobs. And, like, I guess, like, this stuff is fine because I consented to it, but there's stuff that she did that I didn't consent to. Like, she would often poke me, like, in the ass or, like, on my crotch and, like, make jokes about fingering me, and, like, I told her not to do this, and I said no multiple times, and I would even, like, scream when she did it, but she did it even as recently as, like, a few nights ago, I think. I still have my doubts about, like, my feelings about this.
I mean, again, everybody, this is a real sad story, but this is... literally just words on the internet. I have to be the guy. I have to be the, like, doomer guy that pops in every now and then and just goes like, ding dong! The images and words that you're viewing and listening to at this moment in time might be entirely fictional. Only a fool would take stories posted here as fact. I mean, it could definitely be true, sure. There's every chance that it could be. But people need to be people need to be more critical of these things and not be so... Oh man, it's sad. It's Birdie. Birdie sounds sad. It's like, and yeah, I mean, it sounds like bad stuff, right? This is all just like, you know, he said, it said, Zim said. So, I mean, like, unless there's any kind of concrete proof of that, I think Cinny is saying that it was all consensual, which, yeah, I mean... This could easily be like, no, I totally never said that I consented to that. I didn't. I mean, like, it could be. There's also a very real chance that everything that's being said here is just completely true. This is just Birdie recounting events as they totally happened, you know, and Cinny is, you know, Cinny doesn't sound like it's very savory individual, so I don't want to grant Cinny too much fucking leeway here. But... I mean, yeah, it's one of these videos where it's just like, I guess we're all just on board for, like, you know, a real story. I mean, that is what it is. It's Birdie's truth. It's, you know, it's a campfire tale for the modern age.
Because, like, with that thing, I didn't continue to say no, and I confronted Cinny about this, and she said she thought I was joking when I said no, which I have a recording of, but I'll show the recording later. I just want to talk first.
Yeah, there's apparently a recording. Someone says it sounds fucking nuts. I'm super down. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, I forgot this.
Wait,
I just want to talk first.
Wait, what?
Okay, I forgot this.
How did you fuck up? How your mic sounds better here? What? Why is the mic so bad in this video? I feel like Birdie's mic wasn't this bad the last time.
I forgot to say this in my initial recording, so I'm just adding this really, really quick. But Cinny asked me to sit on her face one time.
This is a fetish of hers. She has drawn herself doing the same to Pee-wee and has described sexual fantasies involving this in particular.
Okay. And I declined. Okay, that's all. One time she wanted to find a character AI adjacent thing that let her sext with the AI, and her friends didn't give her anything, so she suggested asking her server I told her she could if she wanted to, because I was under the impression that her server was like 16 plus or 18 plus and that she was being responsible and she fucking knew what she was doing, but I only found out recently that I was 13 plus.
What do you mean you only found out recently? Was Birdie not on the server? Why was Birdie best friend of and someday roommate of fucking Synnibear not on the server with Synnibear? I mean, maybe this was during Birdie's like offline session or whatever, I don't know. But it was up for a few years. You kind of feel like Birdie would be there. Is that true? I mean, I guess we don't know at this point properly because the whole Discord is gone now. You can't easily just check if Birdie was there and what, you know, the post history was or whatever. Birdie apparently had no idea. Let the record show that I did not know there were 13-year-olds there. There's like mic feedback. You can hear a cricket.
I had no idea. She started sexting with the AI on a regular basis, like, in the room with me. One time I was cuddling with her and I was on top of her and we were watching something while she was sexting with the AI. I said something like, "Oh, your heart's beating really fast, you must be scared of whatever we're watching," and she said, "Oh no, it's for another reason," and I had to tell her to stop sexting with the AI while I was there. In fact, at first I wasn't aware
Dakota, put the doggy away!
What she was doing, until one point where I tried to look at her phone and she hid it from me.
By the way, there's like a big update from Mighty Pups fanboy. He finally did his update thing. We had it like, you know, previewed for us. I mean, not previewed, but like, you know, announced. He announced that he was going to do one. And I think it finally happened, so. Not today. This is all Birdie drama, fucking Synnibear drama all the time.
She's intentionally tried to cover her tracks so many times, and I'm not defending her anymore. I defended her before because I took her word for everything. I foolishly believed her about all of the lies she told, everything she was hiding from me. I knew she was messaging Enno, like I said before, but
I mean, like, how many times when you're an adult now are we gonna just be like, poor, silly, foolish Birdie? Like, this is... You have a lot of things... Is this, like, before... This is after moving in with Synnibear, right? This is, like, stuff where Birdie's already, like, locked in. Am I accurate on that? Or is this pre-move-in? Because, like, if this is pre-move-in, what the fuck are you doing? And if this is post, I mean, there has to have been signs, right? There has to have been signs. What's Chat got to say? Do these people have jobs? Poor little tard Birdie. Yeah, I guess. No, it's post-move-in. This is after he moved in. Okay, alright. Post-move-in. Yeah, I mean, alright, that's fair. It's a little harder to leave at that point, but there has to be fucking... There has to have been some shit before the move-in. You mean to tell me this all just sprang on Jack suddenly? I mean, I guess that's possible. You know, we did see that whole post from Synnibear detailing how she would go after Jack when he's vulnerable or whatever. You know, the Machiavellian anime fucking villain. We need Frederick Knudsen to do a reading of that one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know, again, Sir Victim Blamer in Chief here. I'm stealing that title from that chat member who said it earlier. You know, head victim blamer in charge. It's like, I'm sorry, there has to have been some fucking clue that Synnibear was like a weirdo. I don't know. But again, if Synnibear had been explicitly evil, Birdie would have ignored it. That's what we know. So, I mean...
Did not know Enno's age. One time they were calling each other, like, in the living room, and I walked in and, like, Synni hid their DMs from me, and I asked why she hid them, and she just told me she didn't want me to see, and I kept pressing about it, but eventually I gave up because I knew Synni sexted, like, all of her friends, and I assumed Enno was an adult. When I found out that Enno was only 14, I got so violently sick. It took one conversation.
Was the rape picture after moving in? Was that after or before? There has to have been something before that you're just like, maybe not this person. Like, there's messages about, like, how, from, I think before these two lived together, about the whole Machiavellian anime plot, to swoop in and steal Jack's heart or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know.
for my happy ending to just be ripped out from under me.
Before?
My friendship with Cindy.
The rape picture was before. So you find out that this individual you know sent some minor or something. Was it a minor or just someone? Whatever. Like at that point, a picture of you raping them. And then you're like, you know what? 2 bedrooms. Hey, free bedroom. Come on now. What am I gonna say to that?
It was all a lie. The opportunity she gave me, her saving my life. We celebrated Christmas together. We celebrated Thanksgiving together. My whole family treated her like she was part of us. Even my parents. We went on vacation with family in Seattle for 4 days very recently. We raised 2 cats together, and I don't know what's gonna happen to them when I leave. Squirp loves me more than any cat has loved me before, and I know if I leave her behind, it'll crush her. Squirp has been comforting me every time she finds me crying over this. I can't leave her behind. I literally have her, like, laying on top of me right now because she knows that this is fucking me up.
Guys. Cat. Sorry, hang on. That didn't land the way I wanted it to. Hang on a second. Guys. Cat. Aww. How much money do I have in my savings? You know what? Yeah, let's give Birdie $500.
My grandparents paid to fly me and Cindy out to Seattle, and they don't even know her. They gave her $300 to, like, spend in Seattle, and they didn't even know her.
Wait. Yeah, went on vacation with the parents, but couldn't live with them. Let's go over that one again. I'm just overlooking shit. I need my chat to watch the video for me. It's great.
I was only
Best
14.
streamer.
I got so violently sick. I took one call as friends, and I assumed depressing about it, but eventually I gave up because I knew Cindy sexted, like, all of her friends, and I assumed...
You just mentioned being 14, so this is several years ago. This is like 2019 or something?
Enno was an adult. When I found out that Enno was only...
Oh, this other person,
14, I got so violently sick. It took one conversation for my happy ending to just be ripped out from under me. My friendship with Cindy was all a lie. The opportunity she gave me, her saving my life. We celebrated Christmas together. We celebrated Thanksgiving together. My whole family treated her like she was part of us.
Family.
Even my parents. We went on vacation with family in Seattle for 4 days very recently. We raised 2
very recently
cats together, and I don't know what's gonna happen.
My whole family loved her. My whole family was super on board with this, like, lesbian, quasi-straight, whatever the fucking that is, whatever that, figure that equation out, but, like, the whole family was super on board with it. Can't live with them, though. They're evil. They're bigoted. Really? Is that so? Very recently. And then there's the cat thing, which just kind of feels like... you're... I mean, it feels... There's probably cats involved, sure. I know one of them was called Stupid. You know, there's probably cats involved, but, it just feels like a ploy for sympathy, you know, wholesome sympathy, ooh woo. Ooh woo. Don't donate for me, donate for the cat. Just put pictures of the fucking cat all over the Kickstarter. Just give me money for my cat. But going on vacation with the family that you can't live with because they're too abusive and violent or whatever. I don't know if I... Like, are people buying that? I don't know. I know I'm like a cynical dickhead, but man... How about that one? I don't know about that one.
Then when I leave... Squirp loves me more than any cat has loved me before, and I know if I leave her behind, it'll crush her. Squirp has been comforting me every time she finds me crying over this. I can't leave her behind. I literally have her, like, laying on top of me right now because she knows that this is fucking me up. My grandparents paid to fly me and Cindy out to Seattle, and... Jesus fucking Christ, chat. I just have no support. My grandparents are paying me money. My family loves my fucking, you know, groomer, weirdo girlfriend. And, like, it's not adding up. Like, I'm sorry. How bad is the family? You can't live with them. Horrible people can't live with them. Can't possibly live with them. Would rather live with someone evil.
Gotta get away from the family, but I'll go on vacation with him. Really? Is that gonna be a fun vacation for you? Is it?
They don't even know her. They gave her $300 to, like, spend in Seattle, and they didn't even know her. They were so kind and generous to her, and she ended up being a predator. She fucking broke my heart. I had to talk her out of suicide recently when the first doc about her was made, and I cleaned...
Birdie's aunt, not with the parents. Okay, well, fine, not the parents. Why can't you live with the aunt? Clearly, Birdie has a lot of family members that are willing to support Birdie in one way or another. I feel like the need to live with someone, evil or not, you know, someone who made a rape comic about you or whatever. It's very strange decision making. We gotta say that much. Like,
most of the apartment for her while she was at work, and I worked so hard on cleaning the apartment that I had
suicide baiting for attention. Yeah.
Talk about her was made, and I cleaned most of the apartment for her while she was at work, and I worked so hard on cleaning the apartment.
Well, yeah, Birdie said parents too, so I'm a little unclear. You know, Y2K Mermaid had a message with $5. I'll get to all the super chats. Oh, no, yeah, did not hear that, guess I'm retarded. Yeah, okay, Y2K Mermaid rescinds that update. I guess it's not a cool aunt. It is the parents. It's the family that was deemed too evil and bigoted to live with, or whatever. Not even evil. Evil would be preferable to living with them. Interesting.
That I had
gonna go on a lovely vacation. I bet this is the music that, you know, Birdie was listening to through the vacation. They're just doing fucking beach mini games. They got the stupid segways going around Costa del Sol. It's great.
Dripping down my face, just like dripping everywhere because I have a heart condition and like...
What the fuck what is going on, chat? Let's go back.
They gave her $300 to like spend in Seattle, and they didn't even know her. They were so kind and generous to her, and she ended up being a predator. She
was so nice. Everyone was so nice to her. My whole family was so lovely to Synnibear. Evil demons. Well, I mean, maybe that's your clue. They were nice to Synnibear.
I had to talk her out of suicide recently when the first doc about her was made, and...
Oh, wait, don't do it. They're making another season of Panty and Stalking. You gotta wait.
I cleaned most of the apartment for her while she was at work, and I worked so hard on cleaning the apartment that I had sweat dripping down my face and just like dripping everywhere because I have a heart condition, and like physical activity takes such a big toll on me, but I did it for her because I wanted our apartment to feel like home when she got back, and I baked brownies for her with chocolate hearts and wings on them.
Oh my god, why do you think this person wanted to groom you? Like, what do you... I'm sorry, victim blaming is just necessary. Like, when you see something like this and you're like, how did Birdie get into this situation? After the rape comic, Birdie's like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bake them fucking sweet goods that have, like, hearts on them. That's cool. I'm sure that wouldn't be misconstrued in any way. It's just Birdie's aesthetic, you know. Not at all, you know, any kind of other signals being sent by that. That's cool.
To surprise her, because I loved her and I didn't want her to die. I don't want her to die, even now. Like, I don't think I can even say that I hate her. But, like, this changes everything.
This changes
Our
everything.
birthday is this month, and it's ruined. I haven't had a good birthday in my entire life.
Someone's saying I'm acting like a total retarded weirdo. Well, thank you for using the big boy words. I appreciate it. But chat member, look at this whole entire person and tell me that I'm the retarded weirdo. I don't know.
And I thought this was gonna be...
I don't know, chat member. Have you, did you just fall off the turnip truck? Because, like, you know, I've seen several videos that are basically just saying a bunch of things happened and not really having any proof of it and asking for money, and it's like... And you're just completely uncritical of that, I guess? That's cool. People would never lie on the internet for money. I'm not even saying it happened. I'm just saying it seems like some things aren't adding up, and this is a little suspicious. And, I mean, Hey, fuck it, I was right about Synnibear being a groomer, so you should take my right. You should. I got at least one thing. I got at least one prediction right. I'm 1 for 1 at this point, or something. I probably made other predictions, but don't worry about those.
The first one, but it's ruined. I'm turning.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the voice recording. It's gonna be great.
20, and I don't have a life anymore. Our friend Laurel was actually gonna fly out and visit us, and we were literally just discussing plans for it right before we were told what happened, and she had to cancel. Me and Cinny were gonna make a tres leches cake and decorate it because I always had tres leches on my birthday as a kid.
Tres leches.
She stole the life she gave me away from me. She saved me, and then she broke me.
Oh my
I'm
God.
in Missouri with nobody to save me. I don't... She saved me, and then she broke me. I'm in Missouri with nobody to save me. I don't know.
No, the other background music is too loud. It doesn't work, but man, it's very poetic. How many drafts did this take?
Oh, anybody here. I have nobody left. Cindy wanted me to be the uncle to her kids. I wanted to have a house with her. I loved her unconditionally, and I've shown her love that I've never shown
Yeah, maybe that was your fucking problem.
anybody else. I loved her more than anything. I miss the Cindy that I knew. All it took was a 5-minute conversation, and my wonderful best friend who saved my life and made me feel whole turned into a disgusting, vile creep. I miss her.
No, that was always the case. You're just actually apparently that brain dead. Like, I know. Birdie's so dumb and not responsible for any of Birdie's actions. I know. Terrible. I shouldn't say anything like that, but man, I think the signs were fucking there when they made the rape comic about you. You raping them, which is an interesting twist. I mean, it would be a lot worse, I guess, if it was the other way around. You probably wouldn't... I like to assume that Birdie would not have lived with that person if the roles were reversed in that funny little art that was drawn, you know. But you know that's just the way that one turned out. No signs there that anything weird might happen here. I don't know.
They're so bad. I wish I could just wake up from all this.
I mean, it goes without saying, fuck Synnibear. You know. Obviously, but like, I have trouble sympathizing that much with this whole sob story. I mean, there's elements of it where I do, and up to a point I can, but it gets into some real, like, theatrical fucking Katie Bugs shit. It gets into Freshly 19 type of shit. With all this, like, it was getting very poetic there. It was like Arion lyrics.
Ice cream with the real Cinny like I did every week, but that wasn't the real Cinny. It was a front she put up to keep getting away with taking advantage of people. And it hurts more than anything in the world. There are no words to describe my pain. I miss the Cinny that I loved so dearly, that I cherished, that I loved more than anything. I didn't know she was capable of this. I don't know why she fucking did this. She ruined everything. I'm not even the victim in this situation, and I want to fucking kill myself. I loved her.
Well, don't do that next time. You're not the victim, though. We're really not talking much about this victim. Who was that? Is that Pee-wee? Is that the 14? I don't think that was the 14-year-old. Have we even gotten to the 14-year-old? That's like the title of the video. It's kind of clickbaity. Like, it's kind of clickbaity. That's the title of the video is, 14-year-old was groomed. Where's all the info about that? This is oddly... you'd think you would focus a little more on that in some fashion. I don't know.
I miss her. Why did she turn into this monster? I miss my Cinny.
Oh, there's another segment.
This is the worst thing that could have ever happened. I would like to make it a point that Cinny's main excuse for her behavior is her hypersexuality. And I'm hypersexual, so let's talk about this. In me and Cinny's case, we're constantly plagued by sexual thoughts and a higher-than-average libido. It's fucking torture. Yeah. It's a result of our SA trauma, and hypersexuality is a trauma response. Not everybody...
Yeah, you said it, brother friend.
...experiences hypersexuality the same way, but me and Cinny do. I have never done anything like what Cinny has done. I would never endanger a child just to get off. People with
Well, that's what you were also accused of, wasn't it? Or not a child, but I think a pet. there were zoophilia accusations. I don't know how true they really were, but it seemed to be people, to my recollection, I don't remember the details, but I recall being like this is a little bit of an overreaction to whatever Birdie did. I don't think it was really that, but like there's definitely some allegations surrounding Birdie too. I mean, it's a whole weird fucking thing. Like, you know, violence breeds violence breeds violence breeds violence. Trauma breeds trauma breeds trauma. You know,
sexuality are never inherently predators. Cinny's predatory actions cannot be excused by hypersexuality. She's taking advantage of people who idolize.
Guys, there's this chick. Her name is Cinny, and she needs to stop grooming minors, man. That's effed up, YouTubes. That's not what's up. Thank you, Nico Carrera, with $5. We'll get to super chats in a little bit.
Her children who idolize her. She's only been concerned with her public image for most of this, and when people talk about these things publicly, it's sickening. When the first call-out document was made, which I will also link in the description, all she cared about was how it looked, not her own actions. I didn't know the extent of her actions featured in the doc because she downplayed everything and I took her word for it. I found out later that it's much worse than I thought it was. I feel so betrayed. I also have a statement from Eno, Cindy's victim. Here's what they have to say.
Here's what they have to say. This is the
Hey, hello.
This is the 14-year-old, I guess.
My name is Eno. I'm happy Jack would let me have a place to speak in this video. I'm 14 years old, turning 15 next month, and I was having inappropriate conversations with the YouTuber Synnibear03, as you can probably tell at this point. All of my evidence is going to be in the document in the description. I'd rather not be putting my evidence in this video because the
Man, I really prefer this over... Why are you doing art of Synnibear's character? I don't understand. Birdie's fucking Kickstarter thing has Synnibear in the fucking, like, thumbnail, and now this person groomed by Synnibear is, like, drawing their art? What? Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
At this point. All of my evidence is going to be in the document in the description. I'd rather not be putting my evidence in this video because the evidence itself is graphic and triggering for Jack, and it would be best if you looked at the doc yourself with precaution. All of this happens
I'm not going to show any evidence. I'm sorry. Why are we not showing the evidence?
Synnibear03, as you can probably tell at this point. All of my evidence is going to be in the document in the description. I'd rather not be putting my evidence in this video because the evidence itself...
Okay, so there's extra doc. Okay.
...is graphic and triggering for Jack, and it would be best if you looked at the doc yourself with precaution. All of this happened so fast, and honestly, I'm still processing everything. The reason I wanted to say something is because it felt like I owe it to everyone, her audience, the people that she cares about, and her. I met Cynthia 6 months ago, but we only started to get close as of recently, because I made fan art for her. I've been a fan of her channel ever since I got into the animation meme community, so talking to her felt so real.
The animation meme community. This seems like a really great community. I gotta say, like... top tier community, must say.
But I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't care how big her platform is, or about any of her content, or how much of a fan I was, because I don't believe in any of that stuff. Outside of YouTube, she's still a person that I decided to talk to. I don't have many friends. In fact, I only really have 2. So when I started to form a bond with her, I started to see her as a big sister, or somebody I could look up to and tell things to. Because me and her have some things in common. I didn't mind the whole thing with Boy and Nightmare. I didn't mind talking to her about any of that stuff. I don't even think I realized the severity of it until somebody else told me it was wrong. Maybe I'm just having Stockholm Syndrome of some sort, but I want to believe that she's a good person and that she never—
What is this art, chat? What is this, like, is this Synnibear, is this evil blue Synnibear peeing herself? What's going on?
Never wanted to hurt me in the way that she did. She never wanted to hurt anybody in the way that she did, because we all know that she's smarter than this.
Predator, speed draw.
These videos on people like this. I'm still trying to process everything, so for the time being, I'm going to remain by her side, until I know what to do with myself. I haven't been able to sleep all night because I was crying and trying to figure out what to do and how I could fix it, and make everyone happy, but it's not my place to do that. She did this to herself. But honestly, I can't help but feel regret, knowing that I did something that could impact her, and what this will do to her channel and the people around her. I don't know how I'm going to handle this, but I'm going to do what I have to do, because this is what feels right. I'm so upset that I had to meet Laurel and Jack this way, but they are some of the sweetest and most
Why are we drawing sad Synnibear? What the fuck is going on with the youths today?
caring people I have ever met. They are understanding and compassionate about their morals and what is right and what is wrong. Jack has developed so much as a person and it shines brighter than anything. I feel bad because I'm doing this before his and her birthday. But this was so sporadic and it happened really quickly. I think I said everything that I wanted to say. But if you guys want to message me or talk to me, my Discord's on the screen. But if I stop replying to...
Hey everybody, here's a free invitation for more weirdos to come in and, like... They really need to just ban children from the internet. Can you imagine how much better the world would actually be if children couldn't be on the internet? The children, everything would be better for them. They would grow up in a state of euphoria. It would curb the internet addiction, you know? People wouldn't have to see a bunch of fucked up shit. And then more importantly, the adults wouldn't have to fucking always be like, oh god, guys, there might be children watching. Like, we could just have videos on YouTube that say fuck, because we don't have to worry about the fucking children or some dumb shit. Man, the fucking world where children wouldn't be allowed on the internet, that would be maybe like a controlled internet just for kids, like just AOL Kids kind of deal, where all they get is like some fucking flash games and math and like, you know, shit like that. Game news, maybe. I don't know. That might be a pipeline to some kind of political thing, so maybe not that. But like, whatever. Whatever. Just get the fucking kids off of the normal internet. We don't need this to happen anymore.
DMs or
it's for their own good, and more importantly, it's for my own good.
Friends, some of you, it's probably because I got too overwhelmed or something of the sort. But, you know, goodbye. I'll stop talking now.
Hi, it's me again.
Yeah, just give the kids cool math games, and that's all they need.
To end the video, I'd like to include a recording of the conversation where I confronted Synni. I want you to be warned, the recording includes a ton of crying and grieving and panic, so it may be emotionally distressing to hear.
Hang on, let me get the fucking Benny Hill music. No, we'll get it if we need it. This is apparently the good call, chat. This people told me the call was good, so I've got my hopes up for this one.
But I want to cover all my bases and make sure that I'm as delicate and thorough with this as I can be. So here you go. So, I know what happened.
What do you mean?
Soph told me that it's okay. Here, I'm gonna tell you what I know, okay? Soph told me that you've been sending porn to Enno, and she told me because I deserve to know.
Uh-huh.
And, you knew that Enno was 14.
Uh-huh.
I think this is very predatory. I don't support this, and I don't condone this, and I noticed that...
Okay, so it's a call-out. They're talking to Synnibear. We're gonna see if this sounds... I'm just gonna say it, chat. We're gonna see if this sounds fake. Maybe it'll all sound very genuine, and we'll know that this is, like, a real situation. I mean, because there are some looming doubts that maybe this 10K GoFundMe might be for, you know, for Synni as well as Jack, potentially. But that's, you know, that's just some wild, cynical speculation. We'll see what's going on here.
You have withheld some information from me about, like, your behavior, because at this point, it's not a mistake. Like, you can't just accidentally send a 14-year-old porn.
No,
like,
no.
Yeah, Postman with 852. Last time Synni said Birdie was asexual and gay, and now Birdie's saying, yeah, hypersexual now. I mean, Birdie is now hypersexual. I think Birdie said... I think Birdie said that they were asexual in the first video, too. The I'm Back video, the one that started this whole thing. I think that was said before. So it's a hypersexual, asexual, chat. Make of that what you will.
You groomed them. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. What you did was grooming. I can't support you in this.
In what?
Just in the situation, like, your actions, like, at first, like...
Your actions have consequences!
From the information you told me, like, I thought you were being impulsive and making dumb mistakes, but this is an intentional, repeated behavior that you have continued to do, and I'm not okay with this. And this whole thing has made me realize that you have been inappropriate with me, too.
Wait, how?
You know how I told you not to, like poke me in the butt or, like, on my crotch, and you still do it?
Oh, Wait, do I do it in the crotch, Ellie?
Like, I don't know, sometimes. You still make jokes about, like, fingering me and stuff, and you asked me to sit on your face that one time. Like, that's not, like, that's a sexual situation that you were gonna put me in, like...
Okay, so far the call is pretty tame. It sounds like customer service talk at this point. It's very professional. We're not getting into the crying and pissing and shitting yet.
I consented to it because I didn't know what kind of touching was and wasn't okay, but now that I'm, like, putting the pieces together, now that I've, like, stepped back and took in the whole view of the situation, you haven't been treating a lot of people right. Like, your hypersexuality can only go so far. Like, at this point, you're taking advantage of your fans, and you've taken advantage of me, and I'm gonna be honest, Cindy.
We gotta acknowledge that this is all pretty agreeable, right? Like, I'm being very critical of Birdie, but that's because it should probably go without saying that, like, you know, Synnibear, this is some weird shit, you know, and it's like repeated patterns of behavior, it's years of conduct like that. You can't really just say, oh, I'm just young, ooh, I'm stupid, whatever. That's not the way this is gonna work. Not when it's been, like, over the course of fucking 4 years or something. Just constant evidence of, like, here she is sending more porn, like, you know, NSFW prompts on like, at everyone on the 13+ server. Please lewd my OC kind of shit. You know, like, over the course of years. Yeah. No, I mean, it's all pretty agreeable. We have to acknowledge that. It's just, I mean, like, there is some level of it where I'm like, I don't know. Birdie is saying that he would overlook even extreme evil actions because Synnibear was taking care of him. And, you know, it makes you wonder the morals of somebody at that point when they say something like that, I guess. It's all a little suspicious. If everything is presented as it sounds like it is, then, again, yeah, fuck Synnibear, but there's some weird stuff. Birdie seems to be just kind of capitalizing on this traumatized, 14-year-old or whatever. But I guess that's also in the video. Maybe it's not that way, maybe the video's not whatever, but, like, the whole video is basically about Birdie and not, you know, so much the rest of the situation. It's very much... I mean, I guess Birdie is a victim, allegedly, right? But, I don't know. The whole thing... It's a body bag survival guide.
Live with you anymore.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The doc and the description. I'll be taking a look. I'm going longer than I wanted to, but we'll try to speed run through it, just like this is a speed run of all the trauma or whatever. We're almost done the video.
I'm sorry. I draw a line here. I can't have you doing these things with kids. I can't live with someone who is taking advantage of children. I can't.
I don't want to anymore.
But you still...
I don't want to anymore.
That's the issue. You can't...
I no longer crave children. This week I'm craving steak, actually. You see the prices for that shit? Man, remember when we were kids and people were grooming us and steak was a lot cheaper back then?
Undo this. Like, you have done this with so many people, and I
don't want to anymore.
It's okay. I just...
Wait, what did Magic Mush say?
No,
Oh, hey, oh, Magic Mush is just here. Well, hello. Yeah, there's some drama. I mean, it's, Zoomers beget Zoomers. Trauma begets trauma. Cancel video begets cancel video. Basically, that's what happens. That's what happened. That's what it's all about.
It's okay.
I want to be better. I want to do better.
Wait, is that supposed to be crying? What is this noise?
Oh, no.
No!
No,
It's okay.
I want to be better. I want to do better. I want to do
You
do
can't come
better.
back from this.
You have to delete your whole internet presence, Cinny. That's the only option. That's gonna fix those kids. And surely you won't offend anybody in real life, because real life doesn't exist. You gotta get off the internet. I mean, this is a form of death. It's interesting. This is death penalty to Birdie, isn't it? This is death penalty, because Birdie's whole thing is, I'm a digital entity. I exist only on the internet. If Birdie got exiled off of the fucking internet, like, what would that be like for Birdie? That would be the end of, that would be a little death, an ego death, or whatever. That would be something. And that seems to be what's going on for Synnibear here. I mean, I guess based.
You can't come back. You can... It's okay, but
No.
Synny...
Jack, I cannot lose you.
I don't feel safe here anymore after learning what happened.
Jack,
Dude, I was fucking crying my eyes out earlier when I found out what you did.
Jack, please.
It broke my heart, Synny, that you would do that. This hurts me too.
Jack, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this again.
It's already been done.
Totally past the minors thing, honestly.
The damage is already done.
Jack, oh fuck. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to ever make you feel like I was taking advantage of you.
It's not about me.
I know, and I know.
Is it?
Isn't
Isn't it? Is the 10 grand going to Eno or whatever too? Brian Eno? Is Brian Eno getting that 10 grand?
When you've been doing this with them for months too, and you lied to me about it.
What do you mean?
You would intentionally like hide from me that you guys were like talking about sexual stuff. You never told me how old they were.
I told you we were being hypersexual with each other. Like
yeah, but you never told me how old they were.
I thought I did. I thought I told you.
And you said out loud that you're being hypersexual with a 14-year-old, and that was okay in your mind. When you said that out loud. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think that anymore.
Well, then why did you think that to begin?
See, this is great responses, like, I don't think that anymore. I did say that, but I don't think it anymore. I mean, you know, but that's like, again, it's a course of, it's a sequence of years that the behavior's been going on. Like, that first document, at the very least, was like exposing minors to a bunch of weird NSFW stuff for like a few years on Discord. You know, yeah, I don't know.
With like,
I don't know. It was some sort of desperation
You
for
can
something
fix
familiar.
desperation.
Something familiar.
Like-
I don't want to do this anymore.
Then don't.
I won't ever again.
But
I'm making a conscious choice. I
It's
don't want
okay.
to do it ever again.
Synny?
I stopped talking to them for a while because I felt guilty, and I knew I shouldn't have done it.
Synny.
You
can't come back from this. I'm so
can't.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Also, since you stuck around till the end,
It wasn't that great of a call. That's the call? I mean, it was kind of manic, I guess. I love that needed a whole trigger warning. It gets you prepared for the worst shit. You really overestimate how bad something's gonna be. At least I do, where it's like, this is gonna be a really dramatic, manic call where we're both crying and screaming. And then they're just, like, both slightly heated and peeved. Like, there's some desperation from Synnibear, for sure. But, man, they really overstated how good that call was going to be. Gotta be real.
I've got a little goodie for you to hopefully get some of that sour taste out of your mouth. Since September 1st, I was slaving away on a birthday animation for me and Synny, but as soon as I found out what she did, I immediately dropped it. It was going to be like a fully rendered, like, complete animation, which, like, I haven't done one of those in a while, and I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm going to show
we
what
get to see one of the animations here.
I had so far.
It's gonna be
Although, I'd like to clarify first that the animation is 16 plus, just like all of my
great. Oh,
artwork.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is 16? What the fuck is that? 16 plus. What is that? That's still... Like, that's nothing. That's like saying fucking 8 plus. What is that? What are you, a board game? Oh, age is 16 and up.
And contains suggestive themes. It's the panty and stocking transformation scene, but with me and Synny, so, like, you get it. All of my artwork is 16 plus, like I said, but I'd like to make it a point that this animation
Is
has
this sex porn?
the suggestive nature, so you know what you're in for, because I'm not a freak, unlike Synny. Here you go.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not a freak. Why are they all drawing this person's fucking OC, chat? It's fucking strange. They're all, like, doing art of Synnibear's OC, and even after this came out, they're still just drawing art of Synnibear's OC. What the fuck? What is that? This is the fucking image that's on the GoFundMe, too. Synnibear's fucking, like, character in sex porn outfits, garments. Okay, well, I'm sure the music is great. I'm sure it's great. Let's just, give me a second here. Wow, 1,600 people. Welcome, welcome. Let me just, we got some more videos and stuff coming up. We got a response from Synnibear. Don't you go anywhere. I really gotta put this on the soundboard, man. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Well, it's incomplete. You know, you have to just kind of guess what's going on here. They're like undressing. Okay, chat. That was much less funny than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be more animated than it was, but I guess a lot of it was like storyboard. Yeah, they're like getting fucking naked. That's the animation. Cool stuff. Can't imagine how this happened. Great. So yeah, we got a video from Synnibear. And it's only 2 hours, or it's only 2 minutes. Wow, that would be great. It's only 2 minutes and 48 seconds. 83 views, 83,000 views on that that video about me. By the way, Synny, good job, good job. 3 weeks. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, this is called "I'm So Sorry." It's from 15 hours ago. You know it's gonna be a good one. There's no punctuation. There's not even an apostrophe in "I'm." There's you know, very short black thumbnail. You know it's gonna be good.
That was released about me.
Oh boy! Oh, we're still on turbo speed here. Let's go back to it.
I was going to make a video talking about a recent document that was released about me, but the situation has gotten much more serious as I realize the damage that I've caused. I have been an irresponsible content
$6 grand on the fundraiser, by the way.
Creator, and
Cha-ching.
I've been acting inappropriately towards my fans. This alone is enough for me to realize I need to make sweeping changes to how I conduct myself and how I interact with my fans. But the most serious thing I've done is I've groomed a minor. I became friends with a 14-year-old after I made a mental note to myself.
Sorry, let me just okay, go ahead.
To not become friends with minors again. And
Not a good response.
I shared graphic, explicit materials with them when I shouldn't have. I groomed this child, and I knew what I was doing was wrong. And I betrayed everyone who looked up to me. I betrayed my friends. I've done the worst possible thing I could have done, and I'm suffering for my choices. I don't know if I can ever come back to my platform, and it's my own fault. I'm going to seek therapy.
Kiryu-san,
Stepping away from my social media.
Can you help me reform my actions, Kiryu-san?
Going to try to figure out why I felt it was appropriate to talk to my fans this way. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want this pattern to repeat itself. I want to be better. Nothing I do will ever make this right, but I want to make sure it never happens again. I'm sorry to everyone I've ever made uncomfortable with my sexual content. I'm sorry to the victim I groomed. I don't want to say their name, I want to protect their identity. I'm sorry for what I've done. I'm ashamed of myself for doing this and hurting everyone. I'll be closing my Discord server. I'm shutting down
I already did that.
my Patreon. I won't be posting my art. If I ever come back, it will be years from now. Once I've gotten better and once I've made sure that I can be responsible with the platform I've created.
Wow.
I feel so sorry for Jack. When he learned what I had done, he cried.
Yeah.
And he doesn't feel safe living with me.
It's okay. It's okay.
I've hurt him so much.
It's okay.
I don't know why I did this.
Hey,
He doesn't want to support me anymore, and I don't blame him.
It'll be okay.
I love him so much, and it pains me that I've made
I
him
know.
feel like this.
I know.
All I ever wanted to do was help him and give him a safe environment to live in, and I failed him.
Wow, all the tomatoes in chat. You guys are so mean. She's pouring her heart out.
I don't want to make it out like I care more about hurting Jack than hurting the victim. I'm deeply upset that I hurt the victim, but Jack is my best friend, and I can't believe how much I betrayed him. He's been hurt so much by his abusers, and he learned that I did the same thing that they did to him. I can't forgive myself for breaking his heart like that. It breaks my heart to see him so distraught. I don't want anyone to try to defend me. I don't deserve your pity. I'm not the victim here. I did this to myself. Pray for my recovery.
This music makes a good case for it, though.
Pray that I get better and never do this again. I'm so sorry I did this.
We're gonna pray to our non-denominational god. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
What a shame.
So, that's unfortunate. What a bad situation. It's a real shame. Okay, let me take a look here. There's another doc. Other call-out doc. Heavy traffic in this file. Oh. Oh, man. Heavy collaborator use of this document. Okay, we got a bunch of fucking... God, it's like 188 pages. What the fuck? I'm not reading all of this. I'm a friend of Sophia. This is so... Okay, acknowledging my age. At one point she says she's 14. They talk for a few hours. I know you can't see it, by the way. Synnibear is called a fetus, or is calling N.O. a fetus here. Cries, "I can't show you my hot and sexy NSFW," waggles my finger. Let me just, there you go. So they're just talking about, like, tall boys and stuff. Cinny says he's so big he could easily hurt me and I'd let him. That's spoilered there. Talking about this fucking boy OC thing again. Jesus fucking Christ. I have a beef with a fucking 17-year-old. I want to die. Beefing with sock.clip. Right. They don't like people being interested in their characters. Like, they're okay with engagement, but they don't like shipping, kinning, headcanons, etc. Wee woo, here come the fun police. Sexy time. So we got stick pubes here. I see male and I am suddenly a baby in need of breastfeeding. Smiley faces. And, yeah, this is all stuff that we, let's see, involves ass here. Talking to, again, a 14-year-old. I think Cinny is, how old is Cinny here? Like a 19 or 20? Something like that. It's not good. It's not good. Let's see. So sad. Kills you. I want him to hurt me. Ooh la la. Wow, gay time. Whoa, guy. Awful thought, but sit on me, please. I'm an ass man. What can I say? I love butts. Cannot lie. Don't tell the public I'm depraved. Well, you know, that's what we got there. This is some great art, by the way. I mean, this is the best art we've seen so far, this, like, boy OC thing. Some child's fucking character that Synnibear has stolen. Funny, haha, stolen as a joke. And keeps making, like, sex porn out of. So, like, if you're comfy with me telling you, maybe he sits on him. Never mind, chair. Or nightmare, chair. Headcanon boy can clone himself, and he can threesome with me. My boy comic, he uses clones against Nightmare. No more words. And, yeah, I mean, this is happening. Again, there's, like, sans porn. I don't know, man. But on me right now. Nightmare is awful in my AU. He does pedo shit in my AU. He's not even a pedo. He just feeds off their hatred and fear of. Oh. 1,000-year-old dragon pedo. I see. He spanks them. They hate him so much they want boy to die. And am I hurting you, Lamau? You're horned up on a Tuesday night. I'll be quiet. Ooh woo. This is a 14-year-old. Fat male, we got some fucking weird shit. It's some shit. The choking is so hot though, says Cinny. And I mean, this is the grooming. This is textbook grooming if you think about it. I mean, like, you know, it's the classic early, like I was saying before, I think they call it early porn indoctrination, because I think that came up with well, it came up with Snake Thing and Sangi and those people, but it also came up with like Giggly Goon Clown was another one who wanted to like give kids porn and stuff. It's a groomer thing, and it's just like normalizing discussion of this hypersexual bullshit. Yeah. So we got some like choking art. The one where he assaulted the staff. Fleshlight. Male would tear him in half if he tried that. So then this continues talking about vomiting and becoming incontinent. This is part of Cinny's sexual fantasies, allegedly. Also, my face when masochism, sadomasochism, sexy hot. MFW isn't my face when, is it? It's some other Zoomer shit. There's a :3. That's how you know they're a rapist, allegedly. Cinny, aka he was gonna sit on her, something about fat male. Scary thought fat male is so huge he could probably shove Nightmare into his pants. Could trap him between his ass cheeks, Lamau. It continues. Yeah, just more weird, depraved shit. You know, Cinny talks about boy and gets sexual powers. Get bent over the counter. And it's not even like a tilde, it's just like a little fucking hyphen after the word. That's not how you do it. You're supposed to do like you want to do like an ooh-woo tilde. Oh, maybe it is a tilde. I think there might be a little swirl to it. There might be a little... Okay, maybe I'm missing it. Tempted to share the comic with you. We're entering hypersex. Forcefully shower, yada yada yada. Fucking disgusting, yada yada yada. There's some real bad stuff in here. I saw some of it. The person censored in blue is one of Cinny's adult friends that she would share scenarios with, but she decided to share their conversations with me because she wanted to tell some of the scenarios. But I feel like it would be an envision of privacy if I were to leave that person in. Okay. I found an actual scenario, but it's slightly NSFW, spanky. And, yeah, I mean, it's just, more of this, you know. Let me see here. Get some more good sex porn music. Hang on. Let me find some sex porn. It's, here we go. Yeah, 15 minutes. There we go. Okay. So Cinny is, you know, just doing her thing, you know, kind of going off on the sex porn, and there's just like this whole like description of all this sex stuff. Another person here is censored, of course, and I mean, I'm not reading all of this, you know. This is unnecessary. This is entirely unnecessary. I mean, I'm sure it's also bad. It's like you can kind of condense this to something less than 180. I guess for all of it is good for posterity, maybe, but like, I don't know. This is it's a lot. It's adult friend. Blue is an adult. This is a conversation between adults sent to a child that's inappropriate. Let's see. Big Sis Cinny. Again, Big Sis Cinny. That's the naming of this person. This is just a few months ago, by the way. This was just a few months ago. Cinny was talking to 14-year-olds and sexually. I mean, again, if we can believe this, perchance it might be all a fiction, but you know, it's pretty elaborate. And again, like last time when we were looking at the other document, it's like you'd think more stuff would be tripping our bullshit blazing detectors. We would know at some point, like someone. This is a fabrication of these messages or something. This seems all very believable, so that's the thing. Cinny would leave. She's referring to herself in the third person here. We got some AI stuff here. So this whole thing is about like AI shit. This is like Synnibear is some weird zoomer who's into like intense AI fanfic shit with multiple fucking OCs. And has like headmates of the OC. This is some next level content. This is next level. Yeah, get off my lawn, exactly. Nightmare comics. So Cinny is looking for is having cuck chair discussions with this 14-year-old here. Spank him, maybe divorcio. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. This is Cinny raping, or not raping, consensually having sex with someone, and then someone else is not happy. Again, all of this is not good. Tortured him with my big fat ass. I traumatized him so bad. I identify as a chair. Aw, poor baby. I'm on lunch now, devilish rapist face. Reading an old character AI chat I had with a boy AI. He farts on you, haha. We got Pee-wee stuff happening. Puts a chair and puts you in a chair and sits on you. Spank time, excited for comic, get spank. I want to see NM get spank. BDSM gear discussion. Tortured him with my big fat ass. This is just a few months ago. This is after I believe this is after I had done my stream about regarding Birdie. More weird art, you know. Breath stinky. He kept feeling my legs, but like I don't mind. And then I got up, and when I laid down with him again, he used my butt as a pillow. Butt pillow! I love. Now I have stretch marks on my ass. Help. Yeah, talking about your anatomy. Not even just like vague whatever. This is some stuff between some AI. You're talking about your anatomy. Man. We should spank him. A lot more of this great fan art of like Boy and Cinny. Really cool stuff. Boy, really great stuff. There's like spanking Synnibear art. He's pinning me with his butt. Like, come on, take a listen, lol. Yes. This is hot, not gonna lie. Sorry if I'm being annoying. Lots of sitting and butts. We took a bath together. I had a dream where me and Nene had sex. We whipped and Nene-ed. Forgot you were a baby for a sec. This is from September 2nd, everybody. This is from after the video came out about me. Unfortunate. I forgot you were a baby for a second and almost suggested something NSFW. Too bad you're a baby, haha. Damn. Too bad indeed. Too bad indeed. Hey yo! Right. Whatever all of this is. Farted on. This is the 14-year-old, you know. This is the 14-year-old engaging back with Cinny, which of course we don't judge the 14-year-old for. I say that genuinely. You know, this is someone who's just engaging with the conversation presented to them. They don't know what's going on here, necessarily. They don't know that this is something they probably shouldn't be doing at this point in time. And it's good that they were informed of that, I suppose. I don't know. You know, but this is just like a fucking couple weeks ago, basically. Really hope for the best for this, this user. We got more great fan art. The Boy Rape comic. And I think I read this, I saw this already, this comic. I skimmed through it. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing. It's fine. It's fine, you know, it's bad. You can read it on your own. It's linked in the Birdie video. I think that's fine for this. This is the whole rest of the thing. It's extensive. This was a real labor of love from Synnibear. We got some more great Synnibear art here. And, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to, you know, wind down the music here. And, yeah, let's see here. So it strikes me as there was something else. But we're going a little long. I'm getting tired. I woke up feeling like shit today, which is why the stream was a little later. We'll look at it another time. Somebody has a collection of Synnibear's great art, and I mean, we kind of just zoomed through a bunch of it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we'll look at it. Thank you to the person who put it together. We might look at it, but also just like, what more is there to say than this is visually repulsive and made by a sect weirdo, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that'll do it. That's the stream. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Just a little micro stream drama update kind of deal. We're gonna do some. Oh. We got $50 from M&Met fees. Wow, the time has come, Clawfather. Play Malzeno battle theme while reading the Boy comic. After all, these users are all blood-sucking leeches, just like the Elder Dragon itself. What game is this, or show? You got me hit with copyright strikes last time. Well, not strikes, but copyright claims. I couldn't like put the fucking Alright, thank you very much. Malzeno theme, what is this? Malzeno, oh, Monster Hunter, okay, alright, that's probably fine. Well, thank you very much for the $50. We'll read some of the Boy comic. I don't know how bad it's really gonna be, but sure, we can do it. A little bit of that. After all, these users are all blood-sucking leeches just like the Elder Dragon itself, except Malzeno is cool and they're not even disturbing, just cringe-gay. You know, we've really moved past the cringe-gay. It's cringe to say it that way. I hate saying it that way. Every time someone says that to me, I have a cringe reaction. There's no other word for it. I cringe. We wanted to avoid being one of the epic cringe channels, but saying cringe-gay was just... It was fucking stupid. We need to acknowledge the sins of the past here. But thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody super chatting. I hope you had a fun little update here. This is probably the end of the Birdie drama. It has to be. I don't think I need to continue watching this. If more stuff happens, I don't think Birdie is going to become a constant, ongoing character in the Deadwing Dork cinematic universe. I don't think that's... Not by my hand. I think I'm done. I just have the one, too. Not by my hand. I think I'm done with... looking at Birdie stuff. If stuff happens with Synnibear that's funny, maybe, but only if it's funny. I'll have to look it over first. I think I'm good on this scenario. Synnibear, as of just a few weeks ago, finger wagging at me about hating trans people while she's out there talking about butts with 14-year-olds. That's good stuff. Yeah. Well, GG. Let's take a look here. We got some super chats. Well, I'm gonna start with this first here. Let's see here. So it was the Malzeno battle theme, right? Yeah, okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like Dark Autism Malzeno or anything. Let's see here. Ooh, this is good. So we're just gonna jump in here. Eat your food. But, oh, that's what I thought. Munch. Hey! There! Oh God! What the hell is in this? Well, oh, come on, don't tell me! You claim to be the biggest threat to mankind, yet you can't handle ghost peppers? What? Getting, force-fed ghost peppers, alright. Wait here, I'll be back! Run, here. Okay. It's just me. This is one of my many powers. I can clone myself as many times as I want, and my senses transfer through each clone, so I could feel all your holes getting ripped open downstairs, and I will get to feel it again. Stop it! It's okay, Nightmare. You're taking a break. Beep, beep. Dinner's ready. Let's sit you down. I think this is where they eat the ghost peppers. So where's the... Okay, hang on. Where's the actual, like, rape part? Where does it get really bad? We got some censoring done here. Oh, okay, alright. Yeah. Right about here. This is fine. When I come back, you can take a shower and I'll get you some food. How does that sound? 5 hours later. The door's open! He's gonna crawl out. But he's hicking and sobbing. Good news, champ, you made it to 20. You can come upstairs with me. Though it looks like you're not quite ready to get up yet. I'll let you lay down for a bit. And, now we've got some sex choking stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, no, that's what's happening here. That's, you know what's happening there. It's censored though. Okay, it's censored. You know, it's all censored. It's fine. They're just having a party. They're playing Twister, chat. Don't worry about it. 2. Well, what are you counting? I don't feel like explaining. I'm sure you can figure it out. Hey! What are you doing with my clothes? You'll get them back when you come upstairs. I'll let you take a little break, but we'll be back. Behave. Oh, God. Now sit up. What are you doing? And there's some body writing here. That's 2. We're gonna get you to 20 before you can come upstairs. And, you know, I don't know if we need to... You know, the thing is, it's censored, I guess, but it's like, it is pretty graphic stuff. It's, again, the Zoomers are not alright. The hyper-porn-addicted Zoomers that have been on the internet since 3, and, you know, have already seen the worst things in the world. It's not good. It's not good. Yeah. Can I show... How much more of this can I show here? Let me see here. We got more just... I mean, it's just depicted rape. I don't know if you want me to make noises. You want me to, like, voice act this fucking thing? But, let's see here. Wow, you're really loud. Sob! Aw, he's about to pass out. How cute. Come on, bud. We need you to stay awake. And then he falls asleep, I guess. Can I show the next part? Yeah, I mean, I can show it all. It's fine. They're just playing Twister. It's fine. You'll what? Are you gonna kill me again? Since that worked so well last time. Are you gonna use your tentacles on me? I can shut that down faster than you could sling them at me. Let me go! I'll let you go when I'm done with you. No! Come on, don't you want to go upstairs? This is how you'll do that! And, yeah, I mean, you know, there's more Twister. They're playing Twister. It's a very complicated game of Twister. They're having a great time, it looks like. 20 minutes later. It's so cold down here. Why did they have to take my clothes? Click. Are you trying to hide from me? Stop! Get the fuck away from me! Again with the language. Shut up! Release me this instant, or so help me! Oh! And, you know, it continues. I think we're good. Thank you very much, Em and Medfees. I think we need less of this. It's fine. They were all just playing Twister. It's just it all got real out of hand. You've never seen something like that before. But that's what Synnibear's been up to, I guess. So you know, unfortunate. Unfortunate that's a thing, and that we had to learn about it. Thank you, M and Metfies, for making us do that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this shit with Diet Coke Sans and Omega Flowey, is that who the other character is? Oh boy. Yeah, I thought it was like Boy or something. I don't know who these fucking characters are. It's all dumb shit. Let's find some music here. You know, I was on the J Music Ensemble Persona 5 thing. You know, here's a good song title. What's Going On? There we go. And I think we can also do this. Yeah. There you go. I'm just trying to do this, you know, have this available for people when we're doing super chats and stuff. It's like, sometimes I play music and then I'm just like, oh yeah, I forgot to say who that even fucking was, right? It's like I could just move the fucking bear down a little bit, it's fine. Let's see here. Alright. So $2 from Carl Caston. I guess I was right to be suspicious. Lamau. Unfortunate. $5 from Dr. Negus B. Wilden. Gotta say that name carefully every time. After this, can we look at Captain Alex? He's not very happy with me. Smiley face. Well, don't you be touching the fucking poo. What are you doing? That's not you. I know Captain Alex is a fun individual to talk to. I know. He provokes so easily, but don't. Hands and feet within the mobile. But we will look at him all the time. We'll get to that another time. This was a special stream. A very, very special stream. $2 from Chunk. Add bad stand-up to the wheel if it's not already there. If someone can get me a good source of bad stand-up, that would be great. I mean, it doesn't even need to be profoundly bad, just like middling, average, shitty stand-up that I can criticize. It doesn't need to be like worst stand-up of all time, because we've seen a bunch of those. What I need is just like people that are kind of crappy and like have really lame generic jokes, and I can just, you know, rip apart their act for like 2 hours. And then eventually I can go, I can do my inevitable transition to stage comedian and bomb on stage, and it'll be great. It'll be so great. But I do love that idea. I want more bad stand-up in my life. $5 from Earther G. Isn't Synnibear the one that did that poorly edited video on you where they watched your entire stream unedited? Basically. Yeah. Again, I don't see a part 2 forthcoming. Let's just put it that way. But I was like, man, make a video where you criticize me and it's good. And it's not just this sloppy garbage where you just occasionally chime in on my stream that you fucked up the audio for. Like, terrible. Just terrible. $2 from Dinty from DM Beef Stew. Synnibear, the Leviathans are coming. That's right. $5 from that one Ginger from SP. Reminder that Synnibear 03 is a predator. Oh no. $2 from Europinion. Diddy Bear 03. Uh-oh. Oh no. You hate to get that. $5 from Nico Carrera. Claw, is it gay for a man to bake a cake for his friend's birthday? Also, thanks for the stream. I don't know if Cinny would have been exposed without you. Well, no, apparently that was in the works for a while. I don't want to attribute my own self-worth to that or anything, or whatever, you know what I mean. Like, that people were apparently planning that for a while. I think that's just funny, coincidental timing. No, I mean, it's not gay. You have to have sex with men and be attracted to men to be gay. And only you know if that's true. And probably the men you're fucking, I guess. Maybe the women, I don't know. But, no, enjoy the cake, make a cake, and eat it too with your crew while you head state to state. Be like Inspector Deck, it'll be great. You know, no one ever called him gay. $5 from Earther G. Cinny going after Claw reminds me of Max destroying his career by going after Charlie. I mean, yeah, someone said earlier Claw wins by doing absolutely nothing, and I corrected them to say, hey, I haven't been doing nothing. I've been playing a lot of Astrobot. I also made the most comprehensive video edit that I've ever done for a little meme for the Sonic Sega Gamer video, part 3. It's only like a 10-second long thing, but I had to animate individual keyframes for hours. It was honestly way too much work. It doesn't look that great, but, you know, I'm still pretty proud of it. It was pretty good stuff. So check out Sonic Sega Gamer Part 3 when that comes out. $5 from Autistic Wolf. My day hangover from yesterday ends. Have lunch with my lady. Walked in my peaceful, lush green neighborhood. Had sex. Now bear stream. Life equals good. Yeah, I mean, that's a good day, I'd say. $5 from Echo Decay. Tee-hee, Cinny and White Bowser sitting under the time Fucking. Okay. Let's see here. $5 from, yeah, I mean, we're far past KISSING. $5 from Psy, feeling okay. Isn't it always funny how the ones who out others turn out to be freaks themselves? Huh, really makes you think. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. You know, it's not every time, you know. Sometimes it's just people, you know, but we live in a society, we live in a cancel culture, or whatever you want to fucking say, you know. What can you fucking say? That's just what that's the hand we've been dealt. And people sometimes want attention, and sometimes people are very genuine about why they're doing the things they're doing, but a lot of the time it seems like it's just people want attention, you know. Let's see. Alan Sampson with $2. Birdie moonlights as the Price Master. $10,000 million. $5 from Psy, feeling okay. But Claw, the evil autism. It makes it hard for me to work. Now donate to me, please. I know. It's sucks to be you. Just a terrible existence. Let me see here. $2 from Alan Sampson. It's not even. Listen, I tell people to just give me money if they want to give me money. You know, I like money. I don't see the people that do the whole, you know, like, like trying to, I don't do what I do for money or whatever. It's like, yeah, I do. I also enjoy it. It's a happy coincidence that I get to do something that I enjoy and make money for that. But I enjoy the money also, you know. So give me money, thank you. You know, I don't need to come up with a whole fucking sob story. I mean, if you want one, you know, I don't know, my back hurts a lot of the time. There you go, give me money. I need more back pills. Give me money. There you go. You want a sob story? I can give you a sob story. I don't feel the need. $2 from Alan Sampson. It's not e-begging, it's a business transaction, tubes. That's right! $2 from Eggplant. Pujo versus Lady Child, who is a groomer. What the fuck is a Pujo? That's a good name, I like that. $2 from Idalia Arkila. The video ends with Cinny and Birdie pole dancing. That sounds like a joke, but you're right, it does. $2 from Psy, feeling okay. Exposed speedrun, any percent, no glitches. Former world record. $2 from Psy, feeling okay. Black-hearted evil, a brave-hearted hero. You know, we're gonna get Live and Learn in the Sonic 3 movie, but there's no telling if we get I Am All of Me. That one should be in the Sonic 3 movie. I like that should at least be in the Sonic Shadow game that's coming out. Member for 4 months, Pudgy the Bimbo. You're going to the band world. Band world. Band world. Band world. Band world. Yeah. $2 from Psy, feeling okay. I did not have sexual relations with that minor. Yeah, man, it was all a setup. It was all the woke mob. $5 from Y2K Mermaid, the recent family supposedly that's not true. At Birdie's aunt? No, I mean, apparently not. $5 from the Retro Shepherd. The family is bigoted for not rolling out a literal red carpet for Cinny, I guess. No, they loved Cinny. Like, that's wrong, even. They apparently were very nice to Cinny, so they did even do that. I don't know what they did that's so evil. It's very possible that there's someone in the family that's a two-faced fuck that's, like, secretly abusive or whatever, but then why would they want to vacation with the family? It doesn't make sense, does it? $2 from Autistic Wolf. If I post a grape comic of you in Discord, can live with you? No, that's not necessary. You will be killed with hammers and then potentially killed in real life if you try to engage me. Do not fire unless I tell you to fire. $2 from Y2K Mermaid. They said aunt on Twitter, but said parents here. Oh, so there's some slightly differing stories. Maybe it's the aunt and the fucking parents. I'm switching between aunt and aunt. It's fine. $5 from Nico Carrero. Yeah, that's what's up, guys. Yeah, grooming minors is bad. Okay, that's right. $2 from Gupta Salamanca. Please check out the rest of Midwich Bomb Man's vid thing, please. Maybe. There's a lot of exposés. I don't know. I tire of the exposés. They're all kind of the same. It always winds up just being kind of like he said, she said. And even if there is actual, like, screen caps, it's like these things can ultimately be faked. In the case of this scenario, I've seen enough from Synnibear or whatever that I can tell that this doesn't appear to be faked. You know, this whole, I don't know, it seems to be pretty real, but in a lot of cases, it's like, I don't know these fucking people. This could all just be some, like, operation, you never know. And all the videos tend to be kind of the same thing, and a lot of the time they are people that are either provably or pretty strongly strongly contested their claims, you know, where it's like, yeah, like the freshly 19 Katie Bugs thing, or whatever, freshly 18, whatever she was. Like, there's a lot of these claims that are like, I don't know, really dragging down some of the things that actually happen to people. And, you know, admittedly, the stuff with Birdie here, it sounds like it's much more of a thing than whatever happened to fucking Katie Bugs, but I don't know, man. We don't really know how that goose is fried until it, you know, comes from it, or something. What did I just say? Comes from it? Yeah, you know what I mean. Goose is fried? Man, my goose is fried. How about that? $10 from Em and Mephies. No tears would be shed if this professional victim suddenly stopped posting. It has a horrible personality, horrible art, and refuses to take accountability for itself, blaming everything on anyone. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm no fan of Birdie, necessarily. I can sympathize with the kid, but, like, I say kid, a grown adult, but young adult. I can sympathize with the young adult. However, yeah, doesn't seem like a person I'd necessarily want in my circles with, willingness to live with somebody that they describe as being evil. You know, they call dogs eating dogs 6 evil. I mean, that's just fucked up. I don't know. But, we went pretty hard on Birdie in this, and really it must be said that, if all of this, it seems like all of the stuff with the minor, with the 14-year-old, that's pretty bad, it's pretty bad. That's like unrelated to Birdie is just like inserting himself into the situation. Where, I guess he's inserted into the situation by living with Synnibear, but there were many, many things it sounds like that could have pointed someone to not do that. I don't know. Like, everyone says you can't victim blame, but it's like, when something like this happens, are you fucking kidding me? Like, come on. Don't victim blame. Like, what are we doing here? Like Synnibear made a rape comic featuring fucking Jack, Birdie, Lucifer. And that was before Jack, Birdie, Lucifer decided to move in with Synnibear. Come on, man. What's going on here? 9-month membership from Em and Matfees.
Bruh.
AIDS!
Thank you. Thank you. Members of the Congregation of the Golden Demise, I call unto ye to chant for the sacrifice of Birdie to... No, we don't need to sacrifice Birdie. Birdie has been sacrificed already to the altar of the internet insanity. Wait, no, that's Medicare's series. Internet absurdity. And all of its friends to the golden death. Yeah, but I don't know about all that. We don't need any of that, but, I really hope Birdie gets the fucking care that he needs, finds the correct skin to live in, or whatever, and maybe a house to live in, too, or something. That would be good. But, that, campaign does seem a little fucking suspicious, though. I don't know, $10,000 to move? Where are you moving? Like, what do you need the 10 grand for? What is that for? I guess to leave the fucking... To leave... I don't know, man. maybe not a scam, right? But like kind of an abuse of a situation where you know that people are going to give you a bunch of money if you like put on the waterworks and talk about your cat and everything. I don't know. Which I wonder how much of it, you know, how much of it is innocent victim and how much of it is like, okay, you kind of knew that, like, you know, this is, I don't know. Did he know? Did he know? What did he know? What did he mean by this? Yeah. $5 from Edgelord Leon. Trump is Make America Great Again. Ross is Stop the Destruction of Video Games. Claw is Get the Fucking Kids Off the Internet. Yeah, that would be great. I mean, I don't think Trump is gonna... Dude, he didn't build the wall. He was full of shit. Even if you liked him, you should be upset with Trump. Like, he was just full of shit. He didn't build the fucking wall. He said he was gonna build the wall. Where's the fucking wall? They got, like, a fence. They had a fence before. Fuck him. Even if you liked Trump, it's like you should not like him at this point. Especially after, you know, whatever embarrassing situation he put on there. He's become... It really is reverse 2016 now. But Ross, you know, yeah, stop the destruction of video games, for sure. He's gonna do that. I don't know about the first one. I don't know if I'm gonna get the fucking kids off the internet. I don't think I'll be successful. I in no way want to actually try to do this. I'm not gonna make a campaign. You know, I know it's cringe and cliche, but I started listening to a George Carlin book recently. It's on Audible, and, you know, it was like him narrating one of his books, and he has a part where he's just like, if you believe that you can save the world, you're part of the problem. You know what, I really agree with that, you know, just, whatever, just, you know, we're just here, I just like to watch you guys. I don't think that there's necessarily a way to solve what's going on. I don't think, maybe we could ban the kids, that's, you know, that's out of my purview. I just like to point at things and laugh sometimes. But, you know, thank you. 852 from Exile Postman. Wait, no, I'm calling bullshit. The last time Synni said Birdie was asexual and gay, and now Birdie's saying she's hypersexual? That makes no sense. Yeah, I mean, none of it really... Listen. The number of times that people... I know that things are not as clear-cut as they seem. You can be gay, but be, like, aromantic or whatever. I know. That people balk at that. They're like, but aren't you just gay? Like, why can't you be one thing? It's not as simple as that, I know. But a lot of the time you do get people where it is just like, I'm asexual and hypersexual and gay and also non-binary and also pansexual, and it's like, you know, what does gay mean when you're non-binary at that point? What does that even mean? You know? Like... People need to really start recognizing that some of these tags do not overlap. I don't know. You know, it's fine. Whatever makes you feel happy. It's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. Well, it might be, but, you know, whatever. The world's ending for lots of reasons. It's fine. $5 from M and Medfees. Let's just agree that Birdie, Synni, and everyone involved in this is just regarded. Extremely well regarded, and not at all milking their own drama for views. I can agree with that. Yeah. I can agree with that. Okay, Yellow Axolotl says that Jack did not know about the rape comic until the doc came out. Well, that's interesting news. I still find it questionable, though, that there was no sign. Like, that's the thing. These people, these Zoomers that are online, and they're all hypersexual, and they're all looking at porn, and they're all talking to each other, and some of them are grown, you know, adults, and some of them are still like, 15 or whatever, and it's like... They don't understand where, like, I don't know, stuff that you and I would probably look at. Birdie could potentially have a document that comes out where Birdie looks at all of the past, like, fucking messages with Synnibear, and it's all the same type of shit with, like, ass talk and whatever. Like, that seems to just be Synnibear's personality. So... Like, I still find it hard to believe that there wouldn't have been some clue that, that Synnibear was not somebody you want to necessarily move in with. And again, it's all very strange, where apparently the family is too abusive to stay with. Would rather live with somebody evil. That's Birdie's words. Somebody who does evil things. Rather live with an evil person than live with, like, their parents. his parents, whatever. It's just notable to me. I don't know. I find it interesting. That's quite a thing to say. And you know, quite a question of morals at that point, a little bit. $10 from Wargame341. These people sound emotionally stunted. They need to either see a therapist or psychologist or stay at a halfway home with a U for some reason. I doubt these people are going to survive to their I mean, now, hey, listen. We hope for the best for everyone, you know? I don't want people to wind up statistics or whatever you're getting at, but it's like, yeah, it is sad. It does... Birdie says that... Birdie claims to be an internet digital fucking being or whatever the fuck, you know? You know? You know, like, it's not good. It's not a great situation. We're in the shit a little bit. Make sure you hug your kids. Teach your kids to go outside. I don't know. It sounds like it's shameful. It sounds like the parents were not doing the best. They were not sending their best. $2 from M and Metfees. Birdie is going through its betrayal arc. Birdurk. Now that's pretty good. $2 from Psy. Feeling okay. I'm not a groomer. It's not a phase, Mom. Yeah. This is a way of life, I guess. $2 from M and Metfees. If I talk really fast, it'll prove my innocence. Cinny, I guess. We might have had it on super speed. I don't know. I might have had her sped. But that's only just appropriate if you think about it. Honda Civic member for 11 months. Oh boy, wow.
As a sex offender, I'm quite surprised by this.
He's a child! He's a molester!
We just gotta go.
No. What's your soul?
Let's cringe.
Thank you. Here's to 1 year. We got a car with a thumbs up emoji, and it's Jover for Synnibear. Can I get one last Armageddon? We're approaching like a year of since Armageddon. That was like late last year, and we did another one of those videos. I should really do another sometime. That's a great time, frankly. $2 from Psy, feeling okay. Panty and stocking, nah, parentless and stunted. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. $5 from Meekly Sheepling. I am a victim. Give me money. Trigger warning. Crying. Also, teehee. Look at my scrapped animation. Bye. Give me money. My family hates me, by the way. Yeah, I went on vacation with them. Yeah. I don't know. It's not all adding up, is it? I wish for the best, but it's like, man, this whole video seems a little sussy. A little bit. I don't know. $5 from the Retro Shepherd. I've seen less obvious fake crying at Kim Jong-il's funeral, but this brings back memories of high school drama class. Well, you know, you can't say the stream wasn't nostalgic. $2 from Amp Shock John. 16 plus is a fancy way of saying NSFW for minors. Yeah, basically. You know, gotcha heat. You know, blush emoji. Soapy, member for 14 months. Like pottery. Thank you. Imagine there was a whole extended thing. $2 from King Cobra JFS is obliterated : this grooming user. $5 from M and Metfees. Everyone involved in this drama is just a terrible person, except for us, of course. Oh yeah, we did nothing wrong. No. Calling for the demise of we don't need. Listen, stop. That's not funny. That's not funny. I know you think that's really cute and funny. Thank you for all the money. Please stop calling for death of people. That's not funny. It's not funny. Stop laughing. $5 from Psy, feeling okay. Claw, she may have groomed minors, but you're transphobic. Transphobic? I went between transphobia and transphobic. According to her, that's clearly worse. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a whole fucking it's a terrible situation. I know. I hate the trans. Apparently, I do. Apparently, that's what I've learned. I always like it when people tell me what I think and how I feel about things. That's always my favorite thing. Is like when people tell me my own opinions. I love that. You know, if there's anything I enjoy, it's when people tell me that they know how I really feel about something. That's like Christmas morning for me. £5 from Tapeworm. Give me money, me a money needing a lot now. You know, you're getting a heart for that one. That's good. $5 from Agumon T1. That was just the sequence from Panty and Stocking where they pull out weapons, which usually take the form of what they're named after. Right. So it was, I mean, again, their whole thing is apparently just based on Panty and Stocking. You know, at least a season 2 is apparently coming out. I heard something about that, so, you know, they'll finally have, you know, they got it. Let's just put it this way, they got at least that long. You interpret that how you will. $2 from Leo M. Every day ends with a user festival! Freak shit, 279. I'm not the victim, then stop crying like you are. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, stop making a GoFundMe like you are. Oh, well, no, I guess that was, you're talking about Synni there. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, again, it's the little death of internet exile. It's like when the fucking elves go off to the Grey Warrens or whatever it's called, you know, the elf afterlife in Lord of the Rings. You know, it's not really death technically, but it's the internet equivalent of going off to a farm somewhere. That's the second time I've made that reference tonight. I don't usually make that reference, but that's happened twice tonight. Love to see it. $5 from Nix220. Great stream, great to listen to while I play Goblin or Troll on WoW. Thank you, Claw. Alright, well, you know, I mean, you shouldn't be playing WoW, but hey, you know, go with non-denominational God. $5 from Mike Kreutzberg, so I guess it's safe to assume part 2 of the Deadwing Dork hit piece is gonna be delayed. Yeah, no, there's been some hiccups in the production of that, I would assume. $20 from I'm a Friend. Hi, someone who is friends with Synni. I say friends loosely because I only talk to them when it was either about NSFW topics or commissions. The Discord is a wreck, and she owes me about 500 in unfished comms. Lamau, good day. Wow. Well, thank you very much for the 20. The Discord apparently got deleted. Maybe it's been put back online or something. I don't know. But I heard that she came to the stream the last time when I looked at the first doc. She came to the stream, and she just said, "Leave us alone," and then apparently the Discord was deleted after that. That's what a gym teacher once told me. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's back now, I guess, or maybe there's I don't know, another Discord, but yeah, I mean, hopefully she gets you that money, I guess. You gotta hit her with a bitch pay me what you owe kind of thing. You gotta, like, yeah. Let me see, $2 for thank you very much. Sorry you had to be friends with Synnibear. $2 from Echo Decay. Claws be eaten good tonight. Yeah, I guess this is a real fucking, this is a real user festival. I can say that much. $5 from Reverend Cudgel. Something throwing glass stones in grooming houses. Yeah, you hate to see it, you know, and you never see it coming. I certainly did not see this coming and exactly predict what was going on. That would never have happened. $5 from Echo Decay with just a horrified emoji. $2 from Rifleman J. You're the guy she made a video on, I'm guessing. Yes, I'm the one who allegedly hates trans people. It's really unfortunate that she didn't get it right. I hate all women and minorities, just for the record. Okay, I just want to put that out there. Okay, $2 from Axolotl. Yellow Axolotl, talking about the rape comic, and Birdie apparently didn't know about the rape comic before all of that info came out. Again, I concede that, that's fair. However, I do feel as though there was probably some kind of fucking sign, you know? I mean, and Birdie explicitly says that Birdie explicitly says that, you know, he would have been willing to overlook any actions, evil actions, just because they were Synnibear was supportive, like, and giving Birdie a place to live. You know, it's like you combine these two pieces together, and I'm, you know, I don't know. I want to be charitable. You know, I went into that last stream about Synni being charitable, trying to be. This is all seeming pretty bad. The response is bad. I mean, it all seems like it's just real. It all seems to just be true, and, you know, very recent, no less, and extended over the course of years. Yeah, Synnibear, I mean, all joking aside, should probably be off of the internet. I think that, you know, honestly, the conclusion arrived at by Birdie and you know, the general public at large is pretty true. You know, having that kind of platform and everything, having access to that many minors, you know, in your Discord. And it seemed like that Discord went from, you know, just like lewd, suggestive stuff. I mean, that's what was posted publicly. But then, yeah, out comes one of the many minors on the server who's got private chats with Synni that are, you know, considerably more graphic even. You know, it's a cautionary tale. Hopefully everybody gets the help they need, and Synnibear probably should not be on the internet. I mean, all joking aside, again, you know, it is, you know, cancel culture or whatever, but it is a situation. There is a lot of validity to the, you know, yeah, what are you doing? You're in this position, only children are gonna watch your garbage videos, right? Like, only stupid children are watching you, so, like, yeah, probably get this person away from that fan base. That would probably be best. Get the fan base some fucking therapy, you know. Everybody needs therapy when they see Synnibear. I know I certainly did. That'll do it for the stream. Thank you, everybody. I hope you had fun. This was a lot of heavy drama tonight. Big time dramas. Big time jumbo dramas. We'll be back sometime soon with more nonsense, more trash, more garbage, maybe another wheel of trash. I do like the bad stand-up idea, but again, I need to find just, like, average stand-up. That's what's gonna be really painful. Like, bad stand-up can be really funny, but we find people that are just, like, slightly annoying comedians that we can just, like, oh, why did he tell the joke like that? No! No, you could have told it this way and it would have been better! Oh, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, like, a shitty, cringe improv group or something. I'm looking for, like, a feminist comedian in 2024 who still just talks about her vagina. You know, like, that's what I need. I need some real good comedy. I need a good resource of that. Hit me up on Discord, you know, ping me, whatever, if you got a good playlist, or you know where I can find some good, middling, shitty comedy, because I would do a whole stream about that. That wouldn't even be Wheel. That would just be a whole stream. Maybe a series. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you had fun. Take it easy, everybody. Penis. Probably don't talk to minors. You know, that's bad. Okay. Bye.
Oh, it's a